No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
No, I'm laughing at the whole thing, see?
Hit the other one. Douche.
Oh, man.
Yo.
I hope y'all are liking these sounds.
Oh, that's amazing. Douche.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Yes, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. We are your hosts, Alg857.
The 23rd. Stallion.
Sticks.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Chalk, what up?
Yes, that's right, and we got the whole crew back in the building.
Yes.
The whole squad.
No
the
mask.
whole crew.
No mask.
No mask, vaccinated, all that good
Vaccinated.
stuff.
No pain. No pain.
So to honor that,
My arm.
cheers. Cheers, everybody in the chat. Cheers, welcome aboard, man.
Cheers to getting
Welcome
vaccinated.
back.
Cheers to vaccinated.
Cheers, everybody out there.
Actually, this is our third shot. Get it? Because vaccination.
Boom.
Boy.
I'm hearing sounds. Make sure your phones are down.
Yeah, right.
Whoa. Dude,
Whoa.
Kev, what was that?
Sorry.
Oh, I've been shot.
That was a little taster.
I feel like
Tasters, boys.
A little taster.
I've been shot.
That's really good tequila.
It really is.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
Yeah, we're waiting for you to throw out that crap freaking Cuervo. Dump it out. Dump it out.
I always get it for a good price. So,
Dude,
Tough
Wow.
call.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good for your health.
It's
It's
horrible.
not good for anything.
Why don't we do like a shot a month? That'd be all right.
A shot a month?
A shot a month.
Why even bother?
What's the
garbage.
point?
You make
Pour
it sound like it's a special occasion tequila. It's no, it's especially
It's
bad.
probably one of the worst tequilas to have. It's
But anyways, what are we here to talk about, guys?
tequila. It is
Yeah,
a
we're
terrible
talking about
tequila.
All right, time for the main topic. Let's talk about some favorite indie
Damn.
games. Because last week we did co-op indie games. Now we got single-player indie games.
Single player.
Yeah, baby.
Player.
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 Tag team match player.
Player.
I'll start because my list is short.
I have a question though,
Okay.
real quick before we
That's
start.
what she said.
What is
Because this is actually going to determine
She
a
said her
lot
list is short?
of shit that I
Your
can
list is short.
take off my list. Are we counting like this is favorites, right? So does it count if you've never beat it?
No.
You enjoy
No,
it.
if you played it and you enjoyed it, nah.
Yeah, it counts, it counts.
So it
on the
counts
list.
if you enjoy. Okay.
If you
okay.
really like it.
All right. Good.
Single player with no option for multiplayer.
That's not fair.
No, it's single player, dude. It's single player games.
No, man. Because
No, these are all single player
there's some
games.
games with a one player campaign is different from the 2-player mode.
So, anyways,
So I think they count.
Listen, I think we went over almost all the co-op games anyway.
I think
No,
they count.
let me see. I mean, I do have some that I can mention that we haven't played.
yeah.
that I've played that are co-op, but I played it myself, not in co-op. I played it single player.
Yeah, me too. I have one that I
So-
did that too.
You know.
But yeah, I'll start. I'm gonna go with a ski sniper.
Ski sniper.
that is a good. That really? That's your favorite?
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
on
favorite.
your favorite, really?
It's a favorite
That
because
doesn't sound like a favorite.
Mike, yo, you know what's funny?
The
'Cause
concept is
Mikey B's bought that. I
yeah, he
think
bought it and he couldn't hit anyone.
no, that game is hard.
He couldn't hit nobody.
No, that game is mad
it
hard.
was like a wasted
It
person.
is mad hard, but when
I
you
should probably have that
No.
because I'm a good sniper,
but
man.
when you do hit somebody,
It feels good.
oh, it's so satisfying.
Yeah, I would like to talk to the developers, man. That's a sick fucking idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Like,
really is.
Is it like golf? We have to find out where the wind is going and all that.
No,
No, really?
it's just the timing
Really?
It's a straight shot. You just got to time it.
and well,
Well, you're so far away.
yeah, exactly. And you have it from different angles, and it's like it's easier to shoot from straight on, but then they have different angles where you're shooting from like above where they're launching. It's crazy.
Yo, that's hilarious. That's
like the sniper. What is it? Sniper Elite series where they show you the bullet time, like when you shoot.
goes right through.
It just it goes and they
It
show
don't-
all the animation.
It only
and it's
does it
just
when you hit them, though.
Oh,
It does it when you hit them.
it's
Obviously.
satisfying.
I mean, if you
That's
miss, you can't
satisfying.
do it.
Yeah.
I would do that all the time, man.
But it's so entertaining when you hit somebody and then their body's bouncing across the ice. And you get extra money the longer they slide. I mean, the further
I
they
gotta give that a
go.
shot.
That game was like $5 or
when
something,
we
right?
saw that
Man,
at
Yeah, it
the
was
shop,
mad
I'm
cheap.
like, wow,
pretty
this
funny.
is
the concept
insane.
is funny. It's a funny concept.
I
It's
gotta give that a shot.
It's so
Oh.
it's sadistic, but it's so funny and so satisfying when you hit somebody.
That's
Listen,
awesome.
man, they had a game called Pain back in the day where you just throw a body and just watch the physics.
Oh, I know that one.
Oh,
Yeah, and you hear the
Yeah. Those types of games are hilarious.
Wow.
the ragdoll physics, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
That's what it's about.
That's hilarious.
I mean,
Oh,
is
we
it
going-
chalk or is
we
it
going
Kev?
This way or that way?
I'll go this way.
All right, so we're going in this.
Guess so it goes.
Let's go this way. All right, I'm gonna say Shovel Knight. I know
Okay.
it came. There's a 2-player mode in that game, but you
It's
know,
originally one player though.
you got Spectre Knight. He's got a campaign in there. You got the was it Plague Knight?
It was originally one player, so just
That was originally one player. You got King Knight. Oh, it's a great 1-player game, and I still haven't beaten King Knights yet. He's the last campaign. I
Are
haven't
those
beaten.
DLCs or is that just that came with the game?
free DLC?
Those are DLCs.
DLCs, okay.
But they kept promoting that and
Free
adding stuff
DLC.
way after. And that was a Kickstarter. That was crazy.
Yep.
It's a dope game.
So it's a great.
really
It's,
is.
it's a great game, and the 1-player offerings in that game is pretty good. Shovel Knight. Gotta say it. Gotta say it.
Okay. I agree. It is a great game. It reminds me of
Yeah.
kind of like a
DuckTales.
Capcom. It reminds me of a Capcom game.
Does
DuckTales.
Yeah.
It's very Mega Man DuckTales.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Woo.
So if you like
Whoa,
those,
whoa.
if you
Whoa.
like those and hate singing, and hate your ears,
A throwback.
actually.
Basically.
Whoa.
A throwback.
He's a,
That was a little off key, dog.
I thought you were
very
dying,
off,
man.
very off key.
he's having a stroke.
Try again later.
More buzz than I thought. I'm sorry.
All right, my choice was Blaster Master Zero.
Nice.
Okay.
Respect.
Yeah, man.
We knew
So,
Jay was gonna say that.
of course, because what I like about the first one is it's like a fake remaster. Because it's like, it's definitely when you first started, you're like, oh, this is the same game, but improved in every level. And this music, remix music, pretty much the same.
Okay.
Boss is pretty much the same. Level design is pretty much the same. I was like, I know exactly where to go. But then they flip it on you, and it's a completely different game while you play it. And I was like, oh, so they introduced me with the regular game with a remix, and then they integrate different characters, different interactions, different bosses, and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Okay.
I like this a lot. So it is a new game. It's just a reborn version of it. And
Interesting.
they have a lot of extra characters in there, like Shanti and like
Shovel Knight's in there too,
Gunvolt.
right?
I'm not sure. I think Shovel Knight might be.
Really?
They have a lot of people you
I
can
saw
download.
his big ass head in there.
That's
There's
cool.
a ton of
With the
characters you
horns.
can download. It's weird. It's
Yeah.
weird. But yeah, if you like Blaster Master and you like that type of game, even if you never tried it, give it a shot because it's a dope game. And they have a sequel, which I can
Was it like $9?
I have it in here as a franchise. So, and that I like the first one better,
Okay.
but not by much. 2 is still a great game. It's just that I have an attachment, as you know, with Blast Master 1. So the fact that it's more like 1, I'm liking 1.
There was no
better.
upgrades in 2.
What do you mean upgrade? Yeah,
Was there
no,
an
there's a
upgrade?
better game. Like there's a lot of stuff they added to it, but I didn't like the fact that they added a lot more pilots in the game, like other characters that you could play as.
Oh, I see.
And I was like,
You didn't like
I didn't
that.
know there was so many of you guys. So, but I mean, I like what they did with the bosses and what they did change. It's a great addition to it. And they announced the 3, so they're still going, man.
Nice.
So this summer is
That's a good
part 3
sign.
coming. Yeah, man. So give it a shot. It's a
that's
good
a good sign.
franchise.
All right, my list. Blood Roots.
Blood Roots.
Blood Roots. Nobody knows about this game because
No.
it's a hidden gem indie game. This is a game I think anybody will enjoy. If you like bloody beat 'em ups style type of arena fighters,
Nope, don't like
where
that.
you fucking pick up weapons just randomly, like everything in the arena is a weapon basically, and you can use it to fight your enemies. And you have enemies just charging at you in an arena, and you just run around and just pick up weapons. And
Overhead, side scrolling.
ki-
3D.
it's 3D, but it's kind of like overhead type of 3D.
Okay.
It's weird. It's tough to describe. It is 3D, but it's like overhead 3D.
It's like low.
I like the artwork though. The artwork is very
Like loaded.
similar, but it zooms in at certain points depending on what moves you're doing, and everything in your environment is a weapon, which is dope. Like you walk near it and it highlights somebody's charging you, and then it's like you use that as a weapon, and it's addictive, man. It's super addictive, and it's fun.
Wow.
And that's a game that I highly recommend.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
giving it a try.
What you got there?
I got some things. I got some things.
Can
you imagine? I don't say
Is
this.
that the game? I never
got
heard
some
of that.
things.
I never heard that game.
I got it's funny because I for some reason, I wrote it down in my notes wrong. It was the wrong title. And I'm like, wait, that's a Nintendo game. I got to change the word. I put down Shadow Ninja. I'm like, no, that's a fucking Nintendo game. It's actually Shadow Blade.
Okay.
Yeah, Shadow Blade was actually, what was that? That was,
Switch.
it was like, yeah, it's on a Switch, but it was like, was it $15 or something like that? And it dropped down to like 3 or 4. And I said, ooh, give me that.
It's on Game Pass for free.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's $3.
I like to support my peeps. You know, I like to support.
Nah,
them.
man.
I don't like.
Game
Let,
Pass.
let Microsoft do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Game Pass.
I like to support. all right?
Microsoft supported them.
Shadow Blade. So
Wait, wasn't that Cyber Shadow?
no, it's different. Why you fucking it up right now?
Oh, my bad.
Why you fucking it up? Why you fucking up my whole
My bad.
mojo right now?
My
You
fault.
know what I'm saying?
My fault. Yeah.
Not every ninja game is the same.
Just said a Nintendo game.
yeah, that's true. It's true. The funny thing is, I didn't know. This was kind of like an impulse buy, and I was nervous. I was like,
I thought it might have been a runner.
yeah,
Something like that.
But you can, obviously you get more points if you finish the stage quicker.
Yeah.
But it's platforming. And the combat's cool. The combat's cool. It's, brutal. It has like stealth kills and shit like that.
Side scrolling tension.
And there's actually, in a sense, and there's boss battles in it too. And in between stages, they tell the story of the game in comic book form. That's what attracted me to it. And the art's pretty dope too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is worth way more than a $10 game. Like it's a pretty lengthy game for.
Is that the guy who looks like Spider-Man or like?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. It's
like Miles.
It's very fun. I think any of you guys would like the game. It's very, very cool. But yeah, it was awesome. I had a good time with it. I like the art. Like the little story they got going on. The panels are pretty dope. I stole a couple of their panels. Wow. They ain't gonna know.
I just said it on the internet.
But
Yeah,
they won't know
wow.
though. By the time my
Yeah.
comic comes out, man, I'm gonna be like 80. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's awesome though. It's really, really dope. But yeah, Shadow Blade, man, get that shit. It's probably like, I don't know, it's probably discounted by now.
Shadow Blade.
It's probably like $5.
Nah, discount is over, man.
Or if you got Game Pass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Game Pass.
Love me some Game Pass.
Shadow Blade.
What you got over
fam.
there, though?
Shadow Blade.
I have Akane
Kind of.
Respect.
No Rama on
Respect,
Wiki.
man.
on.
Wait
I'm
for
gonna
that.
ignore you.
Respect.
Um,
No, that's a good game.
yeah, it's
Fucking addictive.
A cane.
It's tough.
a cane.
Akane.
A cane.
A cane.
Yeah, it's about this girl who goes to fight this gang.
That's the one button game, right?
No.
It's-
No, the
there's
one hit
more.
death.
no.
One hit
One
death.
hit
One
death.
hit death.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're just fighting endlessly.
But the enemies die in one hit.
Yeah, and most enemies die in one hit, not all of them.
Is that like an
Well, you
arena
have
too?
to dodge also because they
Yeah.
have enemies with guns.
Yeah,
So they shoot and it's like you die. It's so well made.
Yeah.
Such a simple game.
Chuck, what do you
Very
think
well
about
made.
I like it. I like it a lot.
No, it's very
I like it a lot. I like how you have a
hilarious.
gun in there to kind of balance out the balance the odds because
That's that Fury
you can
shit.
have a pistol or you can have a shotgun, and I think you have like a submachine gun also that you
Nice.
could use.
And they're ultra violent.
Oh, it's beautifully bloody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautifully.
I
Bloody.
saw the trailer. I was like, oh, this is some shit.
and
That's a
yeah,
good quote on the box if there was one.
you just yeah, you just fight endlessly, and I don't think I got past like 200 kills.
Is
Well, that's
is
good
it
because you're not
stages
that
or is it?
sadistic.
Yeah.
No, I think every 100 kills you fight a boss.
Oh, I wonder how many.
And I got
You know what's crazy?
I got up to 206 and just died.
that was a wrap.
Because
You got farther than me.
that game is hard.
It's ridiculous.
It's
man.
hard.
I'm
I
pretty,
didn't-
but I'm pretty sure you gotta get in like a Zen-like mode.
Yeah,
Dude.
absolutely.
If you don't
It's-
zone out,
Mm.
you have to. It's like a zone out game.
Yeah,
I think I made it to like 165 or some shit like that.
this shit
And
is
I was,
hard.
I was like, damn, this is crazy. And
Because,
then when you die, you're
'cause
like,
the henchmen start acting because they get
yeah.
like the henchmen get like some funky moves too, and
Nah,
like
I don't like
they got
that.
Yeah,
one with a
yeah.
dash move. They got
Yes.
so they have one
Yes.
with a dash move. They have a like a brute henchman that takes more than one slash to kill.
Fuck
And
that
then
guy I hate.
They got another one that shoots bullets, and it's like, all right, bro, just give me a dude with a sword.
But you're getting like you're literally getting swarmed with the enemies. Like
That's like
left and right. Oh.
in a weird way, like Towerfall. Remember, as you keep progressing in the campaign, they start getting ill.
Oh, yeah.
Them dudes would be like jumping off. Pop. I'm like, you didn't have these moves a stage ago. You're a human. What the fuck are you doing?
yeah, no, it's
I hate that shit. They do that in Wizards of Legend also, Kevin. When you get like further,
Yes.
the henchmen get more moves.
Yes.
I don't like that shit, man.
wow.
They become assholes.
It's fun though.
Fuck.
But yeah, Akane's fun. Akane's fun. I recommend it for you guys that like just Violence.
Mine was
And it's
Violent
it's a throw-in game and just bang, 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 bang. All right, did what I need to do? All right, cool.
I got a few minutes to kill. All right,
Yeah.
there you
Yeah.
go. And then you kill.
Yeah.
A few minutes to kill, and then you can kill.
And then you can kill.
You just go slashing around for a couple rounds and see what happens.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Next, I have Batman the Telltale.
Oh,
game. That game.
oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
That was good.
That was very good.
I wasn't expecting much. I like Telltale. I like their games, but I wasn't expecting much from Batman after the Arkham series. I was like, how could you possibly really top and get into being Batman after the Arkham series? But
By being a detective.
No, and they changed things with the lore. They changed things about Batman's parents, about what their occupation was. I think Vicky Vale's in it. She has a different
She always
role.
pops back all the time. They
It's
love
like-
Vicky Vale.
No, it's like it was very interesting.
Yes.
Being making decisions as Bruce and then making decisions as Batman and then seeing how both lifestyles conflict with each other. It was very interesting. So I got the second game. I haven't played it yet.
Can you kill anyone?
Let's see.
No,
I don't think so. I don't think
No.
It's against his code.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
It could be a different, like,
You're not Red Hood.
No.
It could be a different
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
Batman.
You're not
Like,
Red Hood.
You know what? Fuck this. You dropping off the fucking cliff.
You're not
Done.
Damian Wayne.
even Joker's in
Damon
there,
Wayans.
and
Damon-
he's they,
You know that's not what I said.
Damian Wayne.
You know
Damon
damn
Wayans.
well that's not what I said.
Damian Wayne.
He said Damian
Damon
Wayne
Wayans would be a pretty.
I said Damian Wayne.
as Batman.
He would be a pretty good Batman.
Chill.
Blank man.
But I like what they do with the villains. What they do with the villains and
Some Marine.
familiar Batman characters. They give them a lot of depth and character, and the decision making is really great. So it's a great game. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking to try that out. I have it.
Oh, definitely do it. Definitely. If you like Telltale games, definitely try Batman.
And there's two different ones, right?
There's two different ones.
You don't have to play one first.
You should play the first one first.
Yeah.
The second one takes place after the first.
So it
one.
does have to. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't play the second one before the first
Why
one.
not? I
It's
want to
like
know
watching
what's
the-
Nah,
good.
man.
I want
That's
to know
like-
what's good.
That's like watching a sequel.
That's
before the
playing
fucking
Radiant
first-
Dawn before Path of Radiance. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I just
Come
want to
on,
read
man.
the end of the book first.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's
Some
true,
people
you
do
can't.
that, you know.
There's
Yeah,
no
'cause
cliff
they're
notes, man.
pricks.
There's no cliff notes. There's no cliff notes.
Super Boo's back.
Babu.
He's back.
He's back.
All right, let me see what I got here. Oh, yeah, I got. All right, speaking of ninja games,
Ninja.
I
Ninja.
have The Messenger.
I am
Oh,
the
I had that on my list, too.
messenger.
That is a
I
dope
still haven't
game.
beaten it. But
It
yeah.
reminds me, if you like Ninja Gaiden and you like side-scrolling ninja games, it's fast action, and it takes precision. It's a platform type game, so I know.
No, thank you.
Even
How mu-
though
how
this guy
much-
does good on platforms. He's like, oh, I can't play. I can't
Nah,
play.
man, I'm not good at
He does just
platformers.
fine.
I know.
It's
he,
just
he puts up a front.
Exactly.
He doesn't
Like,
wanna
I'm
be
making these
counted
hard
on,
ass
that's
jumps.
why.
I hate
Nope.
platforms, but I'm doing the jumps.
Nope.
But this game is tough.
How much
It's
is
tough.
it though?
How much?
It's like
He is
20
a
bucks, right?
messenger, yeah.
Probably 20 bucks.
I
2015, something
I
like that.
thought-
Free on Game Pass.
I thought about messing with it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's on there.
I wanted
Or
to
was
say
on
that.
there. I'm not sure if it's still there.
No,
Nah,
it's
I still there.
It's still there.
I'm pretty sure I just saw it the other
Yeah,
day.
it's
Okay,
still there.
okay. I mean, it's a tough game. It's a tough game. You
It
have
is.
to. It's like a Metroidvania type because you can go everywhere, and you have to choose which way you're going to come back to some areas later when you get different powers and stuff. It's an awesome. The music in that game is awesome,
Yeah.
and they have like different tracks based on where you are. So if you're underwater, you hit a track, but it's like muffled.
Yeah.
I like that. I like when
That's
games
cool.
do that. I love it when they do that.
Interactive.
Nah, it's got a killer soundtrack, and it took a long time for me to beat it because you get lost.
I still
How
haven't
many
beat
hours
it.
is that?
I still haven't beat it.
Some people can get through it in like I think I saw a speed run for 33 minutes.
No,
was like,
I don't look
Whoa.
at speed run like
I don't know
a
how.
normal human being that has normal
Yeah, yeah.
time.
No, I think I had like 10 hours in this game or
Okay.
more. It might have been like 14 hours
But
actually.
you can get lost.
Because I got lost, completely lost. Yeah.
How?
Hey, Amazon's on.
What up? What up?
I'm Zanzan. No,
I'm
you're
Zanzan.
Zanzan.
I'm Zanzan.
I'm Zanzan.
I'm
What's
Zanzan.
going on? You confused me. But no, I did get lost for months because I'm playing other stuff, and if you don't pay attention to where you're
You'll
supposed
be
to go,
fucked. You'll be fucked.
you'll be like,
it's
I
gonna
don't
lost.
remember
So you have to dedicate.
That's
Where?
exactly how it is.
where I'm supposed to go.
Oh, shit.
And it's not a game that's like, oh, you hit the button and it tells you where to go. No, not at
No,
all.
when the game opens up,
They actually do give
Oh.
you a hint though. They give you hints, and I'm like, this means nothing to me. I had to look at a walkthrough, and be like, where is this thing? Because you could transform the game from 8-bit to 16-bit, which has never been done, to my knowledge, in the same type of way. Because the music does change from an 8-bit song into a 16-bit
That's
song.
sick.
wow.
That's sick. That's really sick.
Yeah, and the graphics change based on it also.
Did I like get an award for something? I know that won something.
I'm sure it won some
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
I'm pretty
'cause
sure
it was a great game, and it had some DLC on there that completely took you in a different. It took you to like Malibu on the beach. I'm like, yo, what is going on?
That game had
here?
DLC? I didn't even know.
No,
that.
it's a huge DLC. And
Really?
I was like, what the hell?
Wow.
Because
Wow.
the story, you know, it's quirky.
Yes.
The way they write the story is quirky.
It's the script is hilarious.
And they're like, did I see you here? Who are you?
It's
And
Ryu
like,
Hayabusa, man. It's Ryu Hayabusa.
yeah, like, you got to play it. It's
That's
dope.
why I wanted to play it, because you look like Ryu Hayabusa. I was like, that's my man.
If you're
That's
an
my man.
old school 2D Ninja Gaiden fan, you have to play Messenger.
The
my
shopkeeper
man's in
stories, though. You ever listen to the shopkeeper
Yeah.
stories? They're
Yeah.
so dumb. They're-
He'll tell you something, be like, yeah, was there a point? There's no point to this. I just wanted to tell someone.
was it.
Because I'm lonely.
I just wanted to talk.
I've been sitting here
I'm-
for so long. I
Oh
just
my
wanted someone to
God.
talk to.
I
Have
need
a good
somebody to
day.
hear me.
Nah, it's ridiculous.
It's hilarious.
What the fuck?
But it's definitely worth playing.
I have wanted to play that. I have wanted to play.
It's worth it. It's worth playing.
It's hard, but you can do it.
Yo, I'm nasty though.
I saw you play it. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I got far in that game.
You can't glide for shit.
Damn.
Wow.
I glide
Or swim.
Damn.
I
Jeez.
can't glide. So I swim where I need to swim to. I glide where I glide.
Glide.
I glid where I need to
glid where I
glide.
need to
I
glide.
glid where I
Wait.
needed to glide. I
Yo.
like that.
Wow.
That's a good sentence. I like that.
I glid where I glide. I hid where I hide.
I rip and I rhyme. I rhyme and I rip. This is the way that Turbo spits.
I did.
Who
Then I
the five
died.
best rappers
man.
of all time?
Oh,
Turbo, Turbo,
all right.
Turbo,
I
Turbo, and Turbo. Because I spits hot fire.
I did when I died. It's
I
terrible.
like that.
All right.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Mr. Shifty.
Yes.
That's
the
on my
janitor.
list. Yes.
Janitor.
Mr.
He's a janitor. He's like a
Shifty. He's
custodian.
janitor that
Oh,
has,
Naruto?
that has the powers to teleport through walls.
Nightcrawler.
Yes.
Wait, your janitor can't teleport through the walls?
Yeah.
That's a whack
They lock
janitor.
all the doors at night. He has to get through something.
Nah, man, he gets right through that shit. No locks.
Exactly.
No, that game is dope, man. It's another one of those. It's actually, I have it on the Switch. It's one of those hidden gems that you need to play. Nobody talks about it.
Mr. Shifty.
Mr. Shifty.
No, wait.
So what's the point of the game?
He's gonna say a bad joke. He's
Nah.
talking
You could tell it in his eyes.
You have these teleporting powers. It's very similar as it's like the overhead view, whatever. It's 3D, but it's an overhead view,
Yeah.
and you can teleport through walls and beat up enemies and shit, and you have to just go through level to level.
one hit deaths, I think, right?
Yes,
What's the game where
you would
I mean,
like it actually.
like,
You would like it.
Oh, so when you say so he's like a cleanup guy.
Yeah.
He's a cleaner. He's the cleaner.
He's the cleaner.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's Kenny
I got
Omega.
you.
Yes.
I got you. What?
He's Kenny Omega.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That's what he called
the game
himself.
is dope though. The
Okay.
game is dope. It gets really tough towards the end, especially towards like the last 5 levels. It's like, oh man.
What's the game where it's overhead? It's one hit kills. It's like Miami something or like it had awesome music.
Hotline
Miami.
Kind
That's
of
on
in
my
that
list.
same vein, right?
Yeah,
on my list,
pretty
but
much,
yeah.
pretty much.
Tyler Road. That's
Yeah, well, it's like thanks. I was like shit.
I didn't know
Jay's
it
like,
was
what's the game that's on your
Yeah,
list?
yeah. What's the game that's on my list?
You can still talk about it, but it's like that.
I guess I'm gonna mention that one next.
Okay. You could have said, I don't know the name. I don't know the name.
No.
Imagine if he named 3 games, but it's like this, but plays like that.
And it's all on my list.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
it's all here.
Oh shit. No.
Throws his phone across the room like,
like fuck it.
Well, damn.
It's like in-ground. No.
Looks like this podcast is gonna
Yeah.
be short.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll mention it on my next.
That's fine. That's fine. I was gonna say it. Nah.
Well, you can. Now you can. Yeah, you can. You can.
asshole. He's such a
You can. Fuck it.
What do you got?
I got Banner Saga 1 through 3.
Oh snap!
Banner Saga 1 through 3. Yeah,
I
that's
only played the first.
it's really cool,
half of
man.
The first one.
It's such a different kind of strategy. Oh shit!
Damn.
A strategy.
A
oh
strategy
shit!
ocean.
Oh shit! It's a cool strategy role player. It's not as like big as a Fire Emblem or a Shining Force. It's your crew is usually like 5 or 6 people, and it's it's almost like you're reading a novel.
It's a book.
Yeah, you're reading some shit, and due to the choices that you make after like certain things happen, you could lose a main character really fucking quick.
And they stay dead.
They are dead as fuck.
Permadeath.
Oh, chill.
They are
son,
dead
chill.
as fuck.
Permadeath.
But like in the story parts, like when you're do you
be
choose
chilling.
like you're in your merchant cart. These people are on the road. What do? Do you say hello? Do you fight them? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, go around them. They turn out to be bandits. Now you're fighting. It's like fucking shit, man. Like it's really but it was cool. It was the first time I was introduced to a strategy role player like that, and they did it in a cool way. And there's decisions you make. You ain't gonna see some people again. I remember there was one character who I liked, and it was like after a town, it's like, yeah, your boys get drunk and have a fight, and someone killed his ass during the fight. I'm like,
Wait, what?
Wait, one of my other characters got drunk. The one I like got drunk, started picking a fight with somebody, got his ass killed, and now he's gone for the game.
That's ridiculous.
I was like, what kind of shit is this?
He's an asshole.
It was out of control.
Game of Thrones.
It really
It's a lot
is.
like Game of Thrones.
It's a lot of Game of Thrones, and the story's cool too. I like the story. It's
You
really
I saw you could be walking somewhere, just as a caravan, just trying to get to the next town. Like, your character got sick and died.
Yeah.
It's like, wait. You had no control over that.
yeah. There's
You
some,
just died.
you really have to pay attention to a lot of shit,
Wow.
or some people can fucking drop.
It's like Oregon Trail.
Yeah,
They get sick and
Wow.
die.
This guy.
I bet you they took inspiration from a little bit.
I don't even know what
This guy-
that is.
Now you
Take
played.
my word.
Die of
Never played that?
dysentery.
Take my report.
You played all
Oregon
three.
Train was
Were you satisfied when you beat the game?
Yeah, I
were you
liked
satisfied?
them all. I liked. I mean, the ending was. I think was good. Nothing crazy, but it was cool. It was a cool game.
Definitely a Game of Thrones vibe, though.
Yeah, definitely Game of Thrones vibe.
The
There was
animation is good.
animation was good. Art style was different.
Such a weird,
It's very
weird art.
It's
very detailed.
Yeah, it reminds
like
me
it.
of the Lord of the Rings anime.
Yeah, it
movie.
looks a little like that,
Yeah, it
yeah.
reminds me of that. But it was good. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's fucked up because I tried to play Ash of Gods based off of
Yep.
because it's the same
The
style.
next game.
They did
The next game.
everything that Banner Saga did right. They did it wrong,
No.
and it gets to a point where it's broken. And if you fuck up a certain way, which most people who played that game fucked up a certain way, you can't progress without all of your crew dying.
Did you ever look at the online? to
Didn't
see the
care. I was
story
so
or anything?
mad. I deleted it. That's how mad I was. I paid $30 for that fucking game. I was
You deleted it?
I deleted it. I
Damn.
mean, you could download again. You could download again, but it's like I was so pissed. Like you guys ruined. I like the character design better in Ash of Gods than Banner Saga.
And there's nothing you could do to get it play it better.
I would have to start it over and be extra careful to get these things so my
ain't got
people
time
don't. No one has time for that
Ain't nobody
shit.
got time for that.
I'm like, come on, and I played a great deal. I was
that's-
well into the game.
that's
I was well
Ooh,
into
how
the
many
game.
hours you throw into it?
Over like about 10, 12.
That's annoying.
It's a nice bulk.
That's annoying.
And then it's just like, oh, what 3 areas would you like to go? I can go here. I can go here. Oh,
Dead.
but someone died because you ran out of these things. Oh, you ran out of this. And then I have a fight and I have 2 people left. How am I gonna win?
Wow.
Why is this it's broken? That's a broken thing. They didn't
nothing
have.
you could do to save
There's
it.
something similar in Banner Saga, but it's not broken though. They're not They're not
Is
permanently.
it made
dead.
by the same guys? Or
You would think so, but I'm not.
At least one of them. May not be all of them.
But
Game
Banner,
designer might
yeah.
not have been in this one.
Banner Saga was fun. I liked 1 through 3. It was really cool. But
I think that was on Game Pass also. All of them.
really? Wow.
Yeah.
Look at
Banner
that.
Saga was. I got it for free. The first one
Oh, was
on
it just the first?
PlayStation.
Oh yeah. That.
It's
PS,
a,
PlayStation.
and they're
Plus.
not too long. They're not too long each one.
How long are
Well,
they?
all in one, it's like one game, right?
Yeah, I would say together it's one. I'd probably say like a couple hours each game.
I only did like
Yeah.
2 or 3 battles in the first one.
Yeah, it's cool. Like the art
then
style
I
when you're
stopped.
seeing it on the the little map or whatever, and they're fighting. It's pretty cool with the animation and stuff. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty dope because it makes you more involved in the actual story, but not on the level of Fire Emblem or Shining Force. Fuck that. Dope
another
game.
game.
Dope game. I
It's
recommend.
another game.
I recommend Banner Saga. It's pretty good.
We're gonna talk about Narita Boy.
Ah, it's on my list. Good. I can
Burrito.
cross it off.
It's the
Burrito
music
Boy?
is fire.
Burrito.
Yes.
It has an '80s vibe with the music because I think the game
Love
does take place in
Yeah.
like '86 or
Yep.
something
Damn
like that.
right it does.
The game is so good.
I'm messing with that soon actually.
It's so good.
The
animation is so smooth. It's very very well done. Very slick. Very got tons of charm. I think the only thing it's missing is voice acting.
The thing that makes up for the voice acting for me is when you first fire up the game and you play you hear the music, that theme song.
Yeah, yo, it's the soundtrack's on iTunes.
Yo, that theme song. First of all,
The theme song, dude, you can get it.
I said,
You can wake up to that.
wait, hold up. I said, this is the game. I laughed too. That shit made me laugh out loud. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I laughed.
LOL.
I was like, holy shit.
You're gonna hear
Holy
this
shit.
This guy's gonna
But-
have his alarm.
No, you gotta hear it. You
Oh,
gotta
no,
hear it.
I will play that game.
You gotta
I will.
hear it.
It's my
Just the
type of
intro,
shit.
Just the menu screen.
It's
When you
my type of shit.
But yeah, like the pacing is it's pretty good. Like I'm learning new moves
Yes.
like with each new area I go to. It's so cool, and the boss fights are dope.
Dope.
That's awesome.
They're
Yes.
dope.
I gotta get to it.
They are
Dude,
dope.
the animation in that game is insane.
Looks beautiful.
Man.
Yeah, it's
it's like
beautiful.
well,
I'm
done.
like in awe of like the animation in that game,
it's beautiful.
and
I've
it's
seen some of
pixel
your
art.
stream.
So
I've
what?
seen some of your stream. I don't want to ruin it and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I saw,
No,
Sorry,
no,
I watched for a couple
Yeah,
of seconds.
yeah.
I said, that
Yeah.
looks good. Click off.
No. If you want to play it yourself, I don't
Yeah.
recommend watching it.
but
Just,
you guys in the chat, if y'all want to watch it,
yeah, yeah.
Todd's got it on the channel. You can check it out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll play it randomly. Well, stream it randomly. I'll probably play it, but I'll stream it randomly
Good.
because Saturday mornings they're just prime for streaming.
Do
You know what I'm saying?
Do it up, fam.
But yeah,
All right.
I recommend everyone give that game a spin.
Do
What
it.
game?
slow.
It looks good though.
What game is it?
Narita Boy.
Burrito boy.
No,
Sorry.
Narita Boy.
All right. Next one. This isn't gay. Jay.
What
Is
is
it-
that?
This
Sorry.
is not gay, Jay.
What
I
is
hope, I
that?
hope it's not.
I don't think it is.
I
to say
don't know
Jay.
what you just said.
Damn, Kev, you okay?
I'm
We'll
fine.
Rest in
get you a
force.
Red Bull-
You all right?
We'll get you a Red Bull over there.
Nah, this goes to Jay's reference. He didn't know of another game that you can switch between 8-bit to 16-bit. Here goes the game right here.
He struggled with that sentence.
Well,
hard.
not
He
really.
struggled.
I don't know about
struggled.
16-bit, but the better graphics, whatever. Wonder Boy and Monsters Trap. Monster Boy. Wonder, Wonder Boy,
Yo, someone
Monsters
get him
Trap.
a Red Bull or something. Someone, please. Get Kev something. He's a hot mess.
He's awake now. You can do it.
He's a hard
Wonder Boy,
Oh, man.
Monsters Trap.
Oh man.
Oh, I love that game.
Oh my
I,
god.
I
It's
would have
one of the best.
I never played it during the Sega Master System era. Never was interested in any of the Wonder Boys, but when I saw it remade for the Switch, I was like, all right, fine, I'll pick it up. And it was
So,
great.
That's not exactly the same as switching. It's retro mode,
Yeah,
which shows you the Sega Master System's graphics.
right.
And then the 32. Well, actually, what is it? What is the Switch? It's like 128. What is it?
I don't know.
What's the
Switch? I
graphics?
don't even fucking know, actually.
What is the
Yeah.
graphics mode
It's a
on the
good idea.
Switch? But it's upgraded to nowadays standards to look
Yeah.
like a pixel.
To modern.
It's pixel graphics, but it's amazing looking.
Yeah, it looks
Cartoon.
great.
It's
And
256-bit.
I couldn't believe it's the same game. It's
Yeah.
the same game as it used to be, and when I switch back to the 8-bit graphics, I'm like,
On the fly.
On the
I do
fly.
it on
you
the
can
fly.
do
I'm
it.
like, ugh, can't play this game. Can't
And
play
then
it.
you hear
But
the
then-
music
Music's
though
different
too.
too. Or you can play the
I like-
old music while you're playing a new game.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The fuckery.
I like that.
The
Though.
game is the same, but the new graphics, it made me play through the whole thing, and it plays
Such a
great.
fun game.
It's crazy.
And I never played the Sega Master System one ever.
Yeah,
As much as I was big on Sega Master System, I never played
I
it
never played
ever.
it. Yeah, I never
Damn.
played the Wonder Boy
Forced
games
you
at
to
all.
play it.
That
Never.
or Psycho Fox.
Psycho
I
Fox.
think I
Never
played
played.
Psycho Fox.
Never
So
played.
it
I
won
saw
you
it,
over.
saw the child.
People swore
Yeah.
by that game.
Yeah, it's not that good. but Wonder Boy
Damn.
and Monsterland, that's just dope.
Yo, that was quick hate, too.
It's not.
It's not that good.
Oh, was Kid
not that
Chameleon
good.
a sequel
Wait,
to
what?
Psycho Fox? No, that was just
No,
no,
No, not a
the same.
sequel.
Yeah.
just a weird game.
Monsters Trap is great though. That was a good game. Really
And
good.
they had another. I don't know if you're gonna say this later, so I'll leave it alone.
I'm not gonna say it later. I own it, but I haven't played it, so I can't speak on it. But yes, I do
They've
know
done
about it.
wonders with that boy.
Who would that boy? Pause.
Pun intended.
Unintended.
What happened to that boy?
I saw a new trailer actually for the new Wonder Boy, and that shit
Oh,
looks
God.
crazy.
Right.
And they use like pixels, like it's crazy. No, it's polygons in the new one. It's crazy looking. I
Wow.
showed you the trailer. I put it in the Discord. Shit looks crazy.
Wow.
I don't understand how those are so polished. Wonder Boy games are so polished.
Yeah.
looking. I was like, where did they come from?
They're doing good.
It's like the original creators are on. I'm like, this is what y'all always dreamed of. These guys coming back like, this is what we
They're
can
like,
do
yes, we know. This is
now. Always
what
get
we
the
want.
original creators for these games because they know what they're doing.
They know what to do.
That's all I gotta say.
yeah.
That was their vision.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Original.
The original.
The original.
Yes. All right. My game is Celeste.
Nice.
Celeste.
You beat that?
I did not beat it. No.
That's tough as fuck.
It's
isn't
a
it?
hard game.
Yeah, that's
and
a-
you have to be very dialed in. And I stopped and I forgot how to play.
You weren't dialed in.
I was not
Yeah.
dialed in.
Dialed
But-
back.
It's like,
He's dialed back.
it's like an action puzzle game because you have to dash and you have to do a lot of precision
Yeah,
movement. And you have to understand how the game mechanics work on each stage. And
I've seen that.
it's a multi-death type of game, so you will die a lot.
It's like Super Meat Boy.
but
Similar.
it doesn't load like when you die. It'll pop up and you
Same.
pop back into the same room. It's just you have to get through the room without dying.
Same as Super Meat Boy, same shit.
Yeah, but not the
it's
same.
still-
not platformy like that. But
Well,
it's just
no,
precision.
It's addictive
based
though
like
in that form, like where
Well,
you
'cause you
die,
think you can do it, yeah.
You start over, and it can be done, but you're like you see where you made your mistake,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, okay.
And then you realize that you are great while you're playing. After a
Yeah.
while, you're like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
I
yeah.
can do some amazing shit in this game.
and it teaches you how to like progress.
Yep.
It teaches you.
And then just don't play
progression.
anything else because nothing else plays like it. I mean, it's probably stuff out there, but not that I played.
Yeah.
But you have to be dialed in. You have to know what you're doing, and that's why I'm stuck in this game. I started it. I was like, yeah, I know where to go. I'm doing this. How do I double jump again? Like I just forgot completely.
Damn.
Something that I couldn't get high enough. I didn't even smoke. I couldn't get high enough to get over this thing. And I was like, I don't understand how to do this anymore, and that kills it for me. But obviously, it won many, many, many awards. It's a great, great, great game. And the charm in it, it's a silly story.
It's fun to look at.
And they actually have an Instagram. They have an Instagram page where the one of the characters in the game takes pictures in the game, puts the pictures up on Instagram, and you'll be in the background sometimes with your face. Like, it's dumb.
What?
But it's silly. Like, it's a real thing you can go to and sign up to. It's pretty cool, man.
That's cool.
But definitely check it out if you like any type of adventure and action
And pain.
puzzle type game. And
And
pain.
pain.
And
And
pain.
pain.
Yes.
And pain.
Yes, because
You have to like pain to like that game.
It's fun. though.
Pain.
Definitely fun. Celeste.
next on my list is Ape Out.
Ooh,
Ape Out.
Uh-huh.
Ape Out is a dope ass game.
Ape Out.
Overhead.
This is an overhead game. The best way I could describe this game, it's a work of art. It's like if you take an indie game and you just say, all right,
Stealth puzzle.
is this person, like the developers are artists, this is an artwork. Like everything from the music, there's no instrument. The only instrument is a drum through every stage, and it changes to different types of drums.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very jazzy, like
cool.
with the drums, and it goes. The music moves to where your movement.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's
an experience.
It's a really like an experience, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's another overhead type of game where
I watched it online.
it's fucking crazy, man. And it's like it's freaking addictive.
So you can hide behind stuff, try and sneak around people.
But when
you can grab the shit
when
out of people.
you're basically an ape, right? That's
Oh.
that's held captive, and you have to escape, right? From a cell.
You can use shit around
And
you though to get around.
these scientists or whatever, these people, you don't know who they are. They come in after you to try to stop you. So they got tranquilizer guns and shit. But you're super powerful because you're an ape, and you can like knock them into the wall, and it's bloody.
You think?
But
they
what's
just named it the new Donkey Kong.
what's crazy about the game?
Violent Donkey Kong.
What's crazy about the game is that there's only like 3 colors on the palette, but the art artistically is done so well that you see the graphics looking better than what it actually is. Because like from just a visually standpoint, you just look at it, you're like, wait, this is only 3 colors. How is this? But it looks amazing because of the music, because of the way it plays. It's just an awesome game, man.
Devil Kong.
Yeah. Double Kong. I like that.
But I highly recommend it.
You can hold
If
bodies
anything-
up to take the shots away so you don't get hit. It's
You
crazy.
could-
You, can
could
throw
do-
them into them
you
and they
could-
pop
you-
into
You
like
can also
blood.
there's like these
Because you're
containers.
massively strong.
You can freaking pull out the container and use it as a shield and shit to deflect bullets and
Yeah.
like kill the enemies. Yo, it is
That's cool.
It is
Throw
fun.
people out of windows.
Oh, the window
It's
that
crazy. It's
that
crazy.
is fun as hell.
And any game, that's always a great thing to do. It's always awesome.
And you see them go,
They go-
"Ah!"
It's
like I
hilarious.
was like, oh my god, this is freaking awesome.
That's dope.
This is awesome. But just like the other games, just like Celeste, it's like you die, the respawning, like when you start off, it's like
Right away.
it's instantaneously, which is great. It's great because it's like it just makes you want to play again. And if you make a mistake, it's like, oh,
I love good
I was addicted
checkpoints
to watching
like
it
that.
online.
I
I
like
wasn't
that.
even playing it. I was just watching. I was watching gameplay of it. I was
oh
addicted
my
to watching
god,
it.
dude, just play it.
Oh.
I recommend just listen. Just play one stage. Just play the beginning of it.
Ape
You'll
Escape is
get
good.
hooked.
Nah, it's Ape Out.
Ape
Escape.
Wow.
Let's just talk about something
Disrespect is so
completely
bad.
different.
Fuck up
This is
entire
the
thing.
whole
So
damn
Destroy the
man.
whole thing.
Jeez, thanks.
I was like, I don't remember that
Thanks,
being that
Jay.
bloody, man.
Thanks, Jay.
Ape
Thanks.
Escape's bloody. What?
Thanks.
They're in Metal Gear.
But yeah,
Damn.
that was it.
Ape out, y'all.
All right, I'm pretty sure you guys won't say my 2 games. So if you do, I'll be very upset. So I'm gonna say this one. No, my 2 top ones. I'm gonna leave that for later. This one is Regalia of Men and Monarchs.
There's a certain charm.
Regalia.
That is I'm gonna ignore all the problems, with the saving and the glitches.
You enjoyed it.
It was a really. It's funny because I remember going across that game so many times in the eShop that was $24.99 all the time, and I'm like, I like the art style, character design looks cool, but I don't know if I'm ready to spend $24. And that shit dropped to like 10 or something, and I was like, yo, no, lies. That shit dropped to $4. That shit dropped to $4. I said, yo, but it's $4. Like, what the fuck? And it's so the dialogue is so witty. And there's curses.
Yes.
There's grimy conversations in there. Like some old man be saying some shit about an STD. I'm like, what? And it's random in a conversation. Like they're talking about being attacked or something. I haven't had a flare up like this since I had an STD. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Too much info.
And the characters all will have cheesy dialogue. Like remember, I think you kept listening to it. And then one chick kept saying all these horrible quotes.
Yes.
Like
rock and roll songs.
Well, some of them.
No.
And like she was like a fire chick.
Yes.
No.
Oh no, I loved her. She was like a caveman chick, and she was always like yes, all the time. Always just said yes. I loved it to death.
Every time I watched it.
But the flame chick always had some bad lines. She was
cheesy.
They were so cheesy. It was like Whitney Houston.
They're from songs.
Yeah, it was like
so cheesy.
I'm starting to lose control, and I think I like it.
Oh,
my god.
Man.
And she's like, yeah, baby, light my fire. I'm like, and it was
editing-
so bad. It was so bad with the lines, but it's like,
Come on, baby, light my fire.
I did chuckle.
it's so charming though.
I did chuckle a little bit though when you at certain scenes. Like I forgot the name of the character, but some of the curses and shit that they were.
They would slip. They would just pop out of nowhere. I'm like, yo, it was a regular conversation. They'll throw a curse or something grimy.
That's a strategy game, right?
Yeah, strategy role player. Unfortunately, you can only pick 4 at once, and that's the reason why I wasn't gonna buy it because I like a big group. But it won me over, man. It really was. The last boss is it was pretty broken. Pretty broken way to fight a boss. They could have fixed that up, but story was good. The story was very good. The voice acting was great. And yeah, and the town had that. Remember that relaxing music? It sounded like either a 70s or 80s sitcom. Relaxing music. It was just so fucking relaxing when you're in a town.
It seemed like the intro for
it was
for
just,
like an 80s sitcom. You're just
it
like,
was such a it was so. There was so much. If it was polished, like the right way, like. If they announced a sequel, I would definitely take a look at it because
the
it
bugs,
was charming.
The
If
bugs,
they got more
obviously.
people on the team out, polish that out.
And I liked it. One thing they had these cats with wings, and then the noises they made was not the sound of a cat. It was like I was just like, what? This motherfucker would shoot me with an arrow. Like that is not a cat, first of all.
Definitely
not.
Not even close.
Well, if cats have wings, they sound like.
And occasionally it'll go, like the hissing sound.
That was obviously.
Like, what the fuck is this? Like everything I was doing in the game just made me laugh. I'm like, I don't know what's going on half the time, but it was charming. It was very, very charming.
It's probably an inside joke.
Oh my gosh. But no,
like, I wonder what this should sound like. I know.
Act.
They're like, you know what? We'll put that in the game.
but I recommend it on any other system besides the Switch because the Switch had glitches and they didn't fix the glitches. So
It's on other systems.
I hope so because
I'm sure it's on Steam.
it's probably on Steam or
I'm sure it's on.
maybe it's on Xbox Game Pass.
Maybe.
Everything.
Probably is.
Everything.
Actually,
It's a dope game.
I gotta
Yeah,
look it
take a
up.
look.
There's only 100
I
games.
gotta take
Only
a
100
look.
games. Man. You gotta be,
No, there's a lot of games on Game Pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the speed round. Let's do two at a time.
Yeah.
Wait, let's do 2 at a time.
2 at a time.
all right.
All right, so we're gonna go with my friend Pedro.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
good.
on mine
I
too.
gotta take it
I
off
can take
my
that
list.
off of mine.
Thank
That
you.
game is fire.
That's good.
I gotta use the bathroom.
That
game
is
is good.
bullet
You don't need to
time,
know.
senseless violence.
That's Max Payne, ballhead guy.
Yeah, and
Max Payne, bald-headed guy.
That's what it is.
Max Payne, bald headed.
yeah,
guy.
that game.
He's like Crash Dummy.
it's It's got everything. It's got parkour. It's got bullet time.
Good music.
Good music.
Very good music.
And you can ricochet bullets off of a frying pan to kill someone.
Yeah, when you pull something off, you feel mad.
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
You're like,
Hell yeah.
I pulled that off.
It's the ultimate cool game.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he
No
did.
bad.
Can't even get excited. I'm just too cool.
Wow. Okay.
He just ruined that whole thing. He just destroyed this sucked the energy out like Turbo does.
You won't make me uncool, sir.
But yeah, and if you guys like running gunner, like shoot 'em ups, definitely My Friend Pedro's your game.
Yeah, if you watch a trailer for that, you're gonna be hooked.
I think
Yeah.
everyone should have that, to be honest. That's one of
Yeah.
those games that's just really
My
damn
friend
good.
Pedro.
Yeah, soundboard is in effect.
Oh, where we got Peter Cap.
We should have a soundboard for the cat.
Yeah, we should have the cat. Yeah,
We're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
We're gonna
add
have to
the
record
soundboard.
that.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gonna get jealous and they want a sound.
yeah, for real. We have like 80 sounds.
Exactly.
And
You
my
gotta do it
second,
random.
and my final game is Katana Zero.
Oh, Al's gonna be very upset.
Al's gonna be very.
Al's gonna be upset.
He took your Katana Zero.
Katana Zero.
That's all
He
good.
took mine
No, it's
also.
a good game.
Yeah,
That's a
Katana
good game.
Zero is dope.
I gotta cross that off my list.
That's hot fire.
It's like
Oh shit.
someone said before, you have to be perfect and clear the room. Yeah, that game is dope.
The music. My man puts on the
music.
headphones before he starts killing motherfuckers. That's just
Yeah.
crazy.
And
That's what I do.
And I just
That's what I do.
I just found out there's a secret boss in that game.
Yep, I saw that
Really?
online.
Yeah.
And I do not want to fight him. Did
Me
you see?
neither.
Did you see that?
I saw.
What do you got to
part-
do for it?
I don't remember.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I'll find about mistake.
Al, you aware of the secret boss that's in
Let's
Katana
keep it
Zero?
secret.
Secret boss from Katana Zero.
Yeah, there's a secret boss.
Keep them secret.
And if you
I heard about it.
Secret.
Never.
don't fight him.
never,
I looked at it.
Never
Yeah,
tried
it,
It was-
does not look fun.
no,
Never
that-
tried it.
That was like no.
What do
Really?
you get? Do you get a better ending? Or
I
something?
don't give a fuck.
I don't know. I don't know what you get, but it looks like hell.
I like the sniper boss that you stage, I guess, or
Trying to think of.
With a target that's
where the
just on you.
target's
Yeah,
moving on the
you.
screen
Oh
and
yes,
he talks shit, and you that was dope.
That's a great
Cap
game.
That was
hyping up
dope.
your shirt, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said, Cap is hyping up your shirt though. You got the Ultra Beast right there. You got
Alter. Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, represent.
something. Hey, man,
Represent.
change it to pop.
Pop, 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 pop,
But
pop.
yeah, Katana Zero,
But
super satisfying when you play it right. And
that soundtrack was
Top notch.
awesome.
Yeah,
That
soundtrack
is
is fire.
one of the hot, like top soundtracks.
I listen to that soundtrack when I play ball.
I listen to that shit for like everything. I have that on my soundtrack, like on my playlist for any playlist. I throw that shit on there, and everybody always, where is that from? What is that? What is that? And like, it's a dope soundtrack.
And,
dope
uh,
soundtrack.
and another fun part is when after you clear the room, you sit. It lets you replay how you did it.
Yes,
And you can just watch like, yo, damn, I'm
Yeah,
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 yeah.
I do
yeah.
like
really?
that.
Go
I
watch it over?
love
Yeah,
oh,
show replay.
dude, that shit makes
Yeah.
it.
Show replay.
Oh,
I'm like,
That's
ooh,
Yeah.
that was vicious. Oh, that was nasty.
Yeah.
I'm a mean
Yeah.
vato.
I used to
especially
do
when
that
you
in
pull
Ridge
some
Racing.
crazy.
You see
shit.
how I
You're
cut
like,
that bullet in half? I was a rat.
That's great. No,
Well, when you
that's
Damn, I
die a
got
lot.
lucky as hell right there.
Well, when
Sure
you
did.
when you die a lot, you're like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's dope.
I'm like, damn.
Like, the enemies know how to play
It's
this.
like, wow, I'm trash,
You're watching their highlight reel.
Exactly.
basically.
man.
But yeah, that was my last game. So
What was the name of the?
Matt is in the house. What's up, Matt?
Matt.
What's going on?
What up, bro?
What was the name of that serum?
What?
That makes you rewind time.
I forgot the name
I
of it.
forgot the name of that.
The serum of.
All right, Kev.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
Kev.
All right, all right.
Let's
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Let's continue this.
Tiny metal.
Yeah,
metal.
that's a good one. Yes.
Tiny metal.
Strategy.
And you know, I'm saying both. Tiny metal, full metal rumble. Awesome games if you love Advanced War, especially. This is more of the war aesthetic. than,
Not the advanced.
The military. What?
Not the advanced. You just said this is the war.
Man,
Wow, it's like they're doing.
it's too funny.
It's
I'm sorry.
it's like
too funny.
it's
he
like they're a
says.
tag team.
He's
They're
like,
they're,
it's
they're a
too
tag
funny.
team
It's funny.
with these bad jokes. Like
It's so fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's
So
Advanced
bad.
War.
like I'm
without
sitting
the
I'm sitting in the
advance.
heel
It's just
section
war.
over here.
Let them talk about
Yeah.
the game.
Exactly.
You let them talk about the game.
I know.
Shock.
The games are awesome. If you like Advanced Wars, then yeah, Tiny Metal is up your alley. But what is it? Let me get this right. Full Metal Rumble is better. It plays more like the DS version of Advanced Wars.
Do you need to
Really?
play the first one or no?
No. Well, if you want to know the story, but the story's silly, so you can just go straight to the second game. It's not. Yeah, you don't play the games for the story. The story is not that rich. It's good. The dialogue is good, but you don't really need to do that.
Okay. So it has the charm of Advance Wars.
Yep, it's got the charm of Advance Wars. Very good. Recommended. And I'm just gonna say War Groove. I know it.
We already said it.
I know
that was the co-op.
It was.
We already said it.
But you know what? It's a special mode co-op. It's mostly a one-player campaign, and they got the one-player advance. I mean, I'm sorry.
But we said
arcade
it last
modes.
week.
No, it must be said again.
No, that was Double Trouble. We said last week.
Double Trouble. Yeah, that's
Double Trouble was what we said
they're
last week.
They're kind of like two different games, if you ask me.
They are two different games. Yes,
they feel like two different games. So War Groove is definitely awesome. I like War Groove better than Tiny Metal, but they're both very neck and neck, especially if you like the Advance Wars.
All right.
So that's all I got to say.
Really, neck and neck?
I think they're very close, man. Tiny Metal is, I like War Groove better.
Speed round.
Yeah, I like War Groove better. It does get the nod.
I give War Groove. Give War Groove the nod.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
War Groove.
All right, I'm gonna do this quick one. Panzer Dragoon.
Quick one.
Yeah, got that too. Knock that off.
Panzer Dragoon
Remake.
Yeah, the remake, man. Listen, it's an indie title. It shouldn't be. It should be a Sega title. It's weird because they give their stuff to indies.
It always bothers me.
I didn't put that on.
It needs to be a fucking Sega label on there, man.
Yeah, man. At first, I mean, luckily the updates helped this game out.
I got it at the right time. Everything was fixed by then. I'm good.
I had no problem with it.
If you got this the first day, there were some
issues.
Almost game-breaking bugs in this thing.
I had no problem with it, but I never played the original. So
no, there was stuff in there. There was stuff in there that made it not like the original.
The locking on.
Yeah,
I heard that was a problem.
It was weird. It was very
I was like,
weird
this
to play.
is cool.
But
I didn't know any of that.
But they made it 60 frames.
Yes.
There you go. See, I knew it. Knew it was happening. And they changed everything in the game to make it more like the original. And obviously the game graphics and the remix music. I mean, I'm a fan of the original music more. Some people like the remix music. I'm glad that they're both an option. But if you're gonna do a remake of the first one on a budget, this is very good. Because there were some other renditions of Panzer Dragoon that didn't do any update in the graphics, and if you're looking at Saturn graphics now, it's pretty hard to look at. So, and to compare this one to that, yes, this game is way prettier, way better looking, way smoother.
So pretty.
And obviously, Panzer Dragoon 1 isn't the best Panzer Dragoon because there's a 2.
That's easily the
and
worst.
there's a saga. But if you're gonna look at the first game, this is the way to play it. And if you've never played it, it's a weird world, and it's a very, like, the lore in this game and the way it's drawn, the art and music, it's definitely worth experiencing, especially if you want to know what Saturn was like back in the day and why people get excited for old Sega.
Absolutely.
Saturn was a top tier system.
It was, man.
I never owned it.
So check out that Panzer Dragoon.
60 frames.
Probably on
good.
sale. Probably on sale right now.
Yep.
We're doing two games, though.
Oh, 2 games. That's right. Okay. I got hold on.
Hold on.
All right, I got another quick one. Untitled Goose Game.
I knew you were gonna say that.
So this game, if you like Japanese quirky, weird games that you would never think would even be a concept.
Also on Game Pass.
Yeah, it is.
And it's co-op.
Well, now it's co-op.
Now it's
when I
co-op.
played it originally, it was just one player.
Yeah.
But, it's on
But
Game Pass.
obviously, it's something to pick up for 2 players too. But it's so weird.
It's funny.
It's just you're a goose and you're running around and you're snatching stuff.
You fucking
And you're
shit
heckling
up.
people pretty
And
much.
you're just annoying the shit out of people. And you're like, I got this. I mean, you're pickpocketing people. You're stealing stuff. You're
It's a
hitting.
funny
You're
concept.
throwing water on them. Like,
Nice.
it's just, did you ever want to be a goose to annoy people? That's
No.
the game premise. And
Personally,
it's just, that's why I like gaming. Because there's nothing else. You wouldn't watch a TV show. Well, maybe you would. But you wouldn't see it get made based on the
Sounds
goose.
like a good show.
the goose. Yeah, it's so weird, man. But when I heard this, just hear it, I had to try it out. It's just like a Mr. Mosquito type game. Like, it's just like so absurd. You have to try it
There's
out.
a lot of indie concepts that are similar to, like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
And
But it's like
there's some charm. There's a lot of charm.
Because
there.
somebody was sitting in a park one day and they saw, like,
Yes.
they were feeding the goose. Or saw somebody feeding it, and one said, and went crazy and chased someone. And you're like,
Yo,
that
that's
looks hilarious.
That's a concept.
I'm doing this as a game. And little did they know, they make a killing.
Oh,
they
they
a whole lot of money off some goose game. And they didn't even have a title. It's called Untitled Goose Game. Won a bunch of awards. Check it out. It's ridiculous.
It's like a Metal Gear of Goose Game.
Yeah, exactly.
a
It's a
snake.
stealth goose game.
It's
Solid
so,
goose.
It's so much
Solid
charm.
Solid goose, liquid
Oh
goose.
They
man,
should have called it.
yeah, liquid goose.
Should have been called Duck Duck Goose. It would have just worked out.
That's already been
Revolver
So
boost
anyway.
a lot.
game. That's a different game.
Alright.
Isn't there a 2-player update to that game?
Yes.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
said that.
Wow,
Is
we
that
said
word?
that
I just
2
said
minutes
Were
ago.
you,
Wow.
were you sleeping?
Yeah, I was. Man.
No,
You're
he's
gonna
drunk.
get
Is there a
Red
two?
Bull.
Is there a 2-player? Did you play the 2-player?
Yes.
yet?
Yo,
Okay.
no, I did not.
No, we haven't.
Okay.
We should though.
Yeah, get
No.
that. Get
We
that on
actually
there.
should.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's
sounds
silly.
like a
It's
good-
such a silly game,
That
Definitely
does sound
should.
like a good one.
Definitely.
but fun. It's fun.
So we're doing. All right, so we're doing 2 games. So 2 at a time.
Damn.
So that being said, Guacamelee,
Ah, there you go.
the first one,
respect.
first one.
Ah, okay.
That was an awesome game. Metroidvania type of game. Awesome. You learn like wrestling moves.
Lucha Libre guy.
Lucha Libre guy, whatever. I haven't played the co-op, but
We play co-op. We got
Yeah.
lost.
I remember
Me
playing.
and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
And the music put me to sleep.
I remember
But we got
the-
lost.
The last boss was oh my god,
Like legit put me to sleep.
really?
I fell asleep. It wasn't bad music. It was just too relaxing, and I fell asleep.
Ah,
If we can progress in it, we would have been fine.
Yeah.
But
The
we
game
got
was
lost.
good. The game was cool.
It's a great
It was
game.
fun. I had a good time, but I
that happened
asleep.
with me with Columns last night.
fell asleep.
Yeah,
Yo.
almost. I was like
Damn.
yawning. I'm like,
Dude, it's not a
yo,
marathon game.
This is like
No, that's-
this is like
that's
putting
a-
me to sleep. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to play this right now.
Nah, that's a.
It was too relaxing. It was too
Nah.
relaxing.
too relaxing.
But
Guacamelee.
yeah, Guacamelee and Dust and Elysian Tale.
Ooh, I was gonna
That's
say
a
that
good one.
too.
That
That was
was
one
a
of mine.
freaking
That's a good one.
awesome game. I highly recommend everybody play
been out for a
that,
while,
man.
too.
That's been out for a long time.
I've seen
Both
that.
of them actually have been out for a while.
Yes.
I've been taking a
And-
peek at that game. Like,
That
That
was like
game-
a cartoon though.
Oh, Dust is
Animation is
oh,
insane.
Man, animation is dope. The move set is dope. The boss fights are fucking dope. It's just a dope game. I just I don't want to say too much because it's gonna spoil the shit.
I would love this.
I
It's
want
like an
everybody to play
IGN
it.
review right there.
Wow.
dope game.
But the opposite
Thanks.
way.
That makes
you
me-
just insulted
You
me.
just
Thank you.
insulted
The
me. Thank you.
disrespect is so
Thanks.
No,
real.
they
Wow.
would have said bad game.
Yeah.
You said
No,
good,
no,
good,
no.
good.
I say check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I enjoyed it. All right. These are our favorite indie
Oh,
games.
no, that's fine. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was fun. If you like those types of games, check it out.
No, definitely, it's an amazing game.
It's
I
worth
agree
it.
with you.
It's worth it. The animation is good. The dialogue is funny too. The dialogue is actually really, really funny.
That looks very important.
You have the main character, you have the sword, which has its own fucking dialog
Mhm.
and then you have your side character. You're like
You
little.
got your rating hat though, man. This shit art is cool.
Your it's like the whatchamacallit, the fairy from Link. Yeah. I don't know. what that is.
Navi.
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 Yeah. I was like Navi.
You could have put a gun to my head. I would never would have guessed that from man. I would have never got that.
Link.
Never would
But
have.
they all have their own dialogue and they all have their own personality and the dialogue is very well written and it's funny. It has a lot of charm. And the action and the gameplay is very well done.
That's what's up.
Emerald, the funny thing about Metal Gear Survive is that was a question. And it failed and died.
Yeah.
It's like Metal Gear, please survive.
Yeah.
Nope.
Will Metal Gear survive?
No. It did not.
Will you have to pay for your save?
Nope.
Yes.
Because no one did.
Well,
No one wanted that.
Damn.
they wanted you to.
Yeah, man. They thought they can get away with it.
All right, I got 4 left. I'm going into my. I'm not going to do my 2 favorites. I'll do that last.
Boom,
Uh,
shakalaka.
3000th Duel.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun.
That was on the eShop too, right?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's a Metroidvania. Cool music, and the sound. I love the sound effects of the game. Like when you hit someone, it's like a hard hit. Like you're really fucking them up. Like each weapon, if you have like a spear, a sword, whatever, it's a hard hit. And they have that old school, challenging, learn the pattern of the boss type of feel.
A lot of bosses in it.
I recorded my playthrough a while ago. It's sitting on the computer. I died on that last boss so many times. You see my anger. I was turning into Snoop Dogg. Like I was turning into I was getting angry.
You guys want to see a collage of that?
Yeah, I'm gonna put something together because I don't want it to go to waste. But it's an awesome game. But the funny thing is, there was a PlayStation 1 moment because like I was playing through a stage, it's like an ice cavern and I had dope music, but it ran out, stopped, and then it started over. The music started over, and I was just like, That's some old fucking PlayStation shit right there. But it's a dope game, man. It's really, really cool. I mean, it's one of those games that it had a story.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
It
What about the gameplay?
It probably was good.
Probably was
Probably was good. I don't know,
Maybe.
but it was awesome. Also, Bloodstain Ritual of the Night.
Son of a bitch. That was one of mine, dude.
I can take that off.
I
my
knew
list.
I was
Sorry.
I was taking somebody's.
No,
but
no,
like,
I have to. No, it's good. That's good.
That game's awesome, man. It's Castlevania. Konami don't know what they're doing, so
I'm in the credits of that, man.
they took it over in the right way. Got some nice, compelling characters. Music's dope. Music's dope. It's the same
song
person.
is like the same. Yeah.
It's the same person who did
Symphony
the
of the Night and everything.
Yeah, so you get that same Castlevania feeling.
It's exactly
from that.
Castlevania, but you can't call it Castlevania.
Yeah, it's Castlevania new characters.
It's like Castlevania on the Game Boy or DS,
Yeah.
basically.
No, it's really an awesome game, and I want to play it over again with the other character.
They added a whole bunch of DLC, man.
Yeah, it's
I didn't play it yet.
Zangetsu.
yeah, Zangetsu's the shit. My only complaint is I think you could turn it off too. So
Oh, no, you can. You
you can turn it off,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
not really like a complaint. Like you're stuck with
When
it.
you get
but
powers,
when you get power, she just keeps going. Oh, so every time she gets a power, you have to hear that. It's like, dude.
now you can turn it off. The first one doesn't. And
But you can turn it off. Dude, you know how annoying that shit is?
Yeah, that sounds super annoying.
Sounds like she's
it's
dying. every
painful.
time
You
she-
get stabbed by it. Yeah.
But yeah, if you like Metroidvanias, you don't have that game. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. That game is incredible. An incredible game. Awesome last boss. Story, I have my corpse with, but we'll talk about it another time.
They added so much though.
Yeah.
They added the voice actor who played Alucard is in the game.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
that's right. That's
and
right.
he's Alucard, but he's not named Alucard.
He's not Alucard.
no, no.
That's his name backwards.
Yeah,
He's nameless.
It's crazy.
And that
Dracula.
is
Dracula,
funny.
man. That's Dracula.
Dracula.
I'm not on
It's not his name backwards.
I thought it was his name backwards. No, what was it? Wasn't
His
it
name
like
backwards is Dracula.
no? What was his name though? Wasn't it like
I
something?
forgot. It's a stupid name.
Fuck,
It's a stupid name. But-
Dracula.
Cardula.
Gardula.
Cardula.
Gardula.
Cartula.
Oh man.
Nah, you can skip me because I got nothing
You
left.
done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah. My list is done.
All right, let's see. I got a couple. I'll just run through them. My last three. Mark of the Ninja.
That reminds me of how Shadowblade is in a sense, but Shadowblade's more. That shit's more stealthy, right?
That's more stealth. It's
Yeah.
kind of like it's very was it Splinter Cell? How you gotta hit the lights out, use your gadgets, slip by and stuff like that. It's a really cool game. I never beat it, but I got far into it before something happened to my Xbox 360's memory and it lost.
Damn.
That
Damn.
sounds.
I was gonna get it for Switch, but I heard it wasn't 60 frames. So
Wow.
That would make me not get it.
great
Yeah.
game though, very very great.
Thanks,
ninja game, though.
developers.
Which
feel
is
real
as
happy about
powerful as
that.
the 360.
This
60
one's,
frames. 60 frames.
The
See,
devs
friends.
worked like 5 years and shit, and they're like,
There's a quick
didn't play it
cheesy
'cause
one
it's
because
60.
Eric just said a game in the same series. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, the first one, was one player. That was a great game.
That's right, that's
indie
right.
game,
That counts.
pretty short, and it's a really good game. For the
Two
same
blows it
reasons.
away, right?
Two blows it away.
Yeah.
2 players, a little bit longer, more replay value, more characters. Got 8 characters instead of the 4, so 2 is much
Yeah,
better.
what I
But the
assumed.
first one was a very good shot. And the Walking Dead Telltale series. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
First episode, notably the first episode and the last one are my favorite ones.
epic
story.
I like the way, it just had every single game just had me engrossed in the story. I
Which
like
was
the
a TV
characters.
show. That's how good it was.
You never know. You never know.
Clementine was a great character. Episode 3 gets ranked on because it wasn't totally focused on her. She was like a side character, but it was still a great game. You know, they had Jesus in there. You know, it was.
Yes, they did. I forgot.
Jesus.
Now
was
you ruined it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, I
of
haven't
mercy.
played it yet.
No, he played a good role in there, and the
Not
story. in
religious.
that-
It's not religious.
It was the whole
It's a character.
story.
Jesus.
Was pretty good. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, that series was really great. And even what was it, 100 Days after the first one? That
I
came out
played
with-
that one.
That was
That
okay.
one-
That was okay.
I played that. I played that one. Right?
I played
Yeah,
that
think
one.
I played
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those characters
was good.
showed up.
I played 1,
in
2, and that
episode
one.
2. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like
And the Michonne one I played.
It was a little disjointed compared to the rest of the Telltale ones, but
well, it was
That's cool. It was cool.
not bad.
It was disjointed because they were all separate stories,
Yeah.
and then it kind of comes together in the end. And then you see those characters in the episode too, so it kind of made sense.
Side stories.
Side stories. I haven't played the Michonne ones yet though, but they're on
That's
Game
good.
Pass.
Michonne was okay. Yeah, Michonne
That
was
was
okay
good.
too.
That was good.
Yeah, it wasn't the best out of it, but it was not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh my god, but it was good.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
definitely the real story is the one to stick by.
right. Those are my games. Those are my games.
I got 2 more, and that's it.
Oh shit.
So I have Inside This game was
okay, good.
so weird to
Good.
me because I went in blind. Like
on
I
my
had no.
list.
I remember that.
I went in blind, had no idea what the hell the game was, and they don't tell you the story. You play it and figure it out as you play. So it's not like there's a narrative. It's like, oh, I just jumped out here and I'm running.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? And the way it plays out and the way it does it, so cool, so cool. Because you're engrossed. You're like, what's chasing me? Why am I running? Who's that? Who's looking for me? Why am I out here? And it just tells you little by little. And it's the weirdest. I can't tell you what it's about.
The atmosphere is done very well
It's
in the
so
game.
good. If you played anything like Limbo, because it's by the same creators,
Same creators, yeah.
same type of game, his ultra graphic deaths.
Oh man.
Like, don't get caught up by nothing because
Yeah.
it's just violent.
Yes.
But
And it's quick.
yeah, no, it can happen in seconds. And you're like, oh shit. But Inside is it's such a good title, and I can't tell you enough how much I recommend it so much.
You can't say anything about
play
it because
it.
it's like it's one of those games you just have to play because
So
anything
good.
you say is going to spoil the
Even
story.
if you watch a playthrough, like just the
Don't
way
watch the playthrough.
Well, I'm saying, even just playing it,
Just play it.
the way it tells the story, you're gonna watch the whole
The
thing.
less you know,
It's
the
so
better. It's one of those types of games.
You got some
Especially
videos
when
up.
you're nah.
Well,
But no, if you like Little Nightmares is also a similar type game with the
Yes.
atmosphere and stuff like
Yes.
that. Although that can get a little like extra dark. I mean, but they're both dark. It's crazy.
yeah.
But yeah, if you played Little Nightmares or Little Nightmares 2 and you didn't play Inside, definitely give it a shot.
Do you ever go outside and inside?
So the next game, the next game I want to talk about
Thank you
is
for-
Axiom Verge. So this game,
Oh, I forgot about that one.
I
is-
forgot about that one too.
I love this
Way
game
back.
so much.
Way back.
yeah.
It's coming. It came out for Switch this year, I think, or last year. Not like recently.
Oh, it was on the what first? What was it on first?
I played it on the Wii U.
That's how old it is.
No.
That's what I played it on. I don't know
What
what
did I
it came
play
out.
it on? I played it on.
I played it on the Wii U, but that's
I'm talking about it.
no, I'm just saying. I'm saying that's
I don't know. I don't know what I originally played. I bought it.
PS4? Is it on PS4? Like,
It might have been PS4. It had to have been PS4. I bought it digitally,
Yeah.
so it came out with an actual release on the things. But I know they're working on a part 2. Part 1 was so much. You can tell it was made by one guy. You could tell he was inspired so much by Metroid because this is how I would want a Metroid. It caught me just like how a Metroid world would do. Like how you had to go and get new powers and then come back and then open this and open that and open that. But storyline, weird, definitely enough to get you through the game. And the main character is corny looking though. Like his face and everything, he's a corny looking guy.
Yeah.
Like he's a scientist. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It reminds me, there's a code, even if you put in Justin Bailey, there's a code that he wears. I think he's in his underwear if you put that code in.
chill.
It's a throwback to Metroid because if you put in Justin Bailey, she's in a bikini. So he might be in a bathing suit, whatever the hell it is.
tidy whities.
But yeah, it is tidy white.
Wow.
But it's funny that they put that code in there. But the way it works, there's a mechanic in it where you play in a glitch stage, and like you can glitch out areas and go into that. And I'm definitely looking forward to part 2 because part 1 I played so many hours in that, and to put that many hours into an indie game, especially something that's like a Metroid, like it has to be good. And the way the game plays, it's real good. So definitely give it a shot. It's probably not too expensive
Jay,
right now.
it's so good.
So good. Was that apple pie inspired?
Yes,
Yo,
So
that,
good.
yo,
Everyone
that
knows what
scene
that
was
is.
epic.
It's so
So
good.
so
Well, that
good.
should be on the box for this because it's crazy.
So good.
I think 2 got pushed back a little because of COVID, but I mean, if he was working alone again, should have been okay. But imagine that game took years and years and years. It's such a hard
Yeah.
thing to make,
Yeah.
especially as a,
Gotta do
as
it
a
right.
single guy.
Gotta do
I
it
think
right.
somebody else did the music, maybe. I'm not sure. But 2 looks great. Can't wait for it. Give it a shot. Give part 1 a shot if you didn't. Axiom Verge.
Yeah, buddy.
Interesting.
Al's got like 50 games.
We better break that shit down.
I'm counting them right now.
'Cause I'm done
I
with
have literally like 18.
Jeez,
Oh,
dude.
chill, dude.
I play a lot of indie games, man.
Well, you better
I
start
play a
naming
lot of
them.
indie
Better
games.
start
So,
naming them.
so I'm gonna have to name like fucking
How many you got?
10.
I got 2.
So do
All
you do
right,
your
so
2
yeah,
and then we'll end
you
it
do
off
your
with
2.
Al
And
going
I'll-
on and on.
And hopefully,
Going on and on and on and
No,
on.
no, well,
We'll fade to
I
black.
I hope to God that you have something on my list, please.
We'll
so I
fade to
can
black
cross it
on
off.
Al. Don't worry about it.
Doubt it.
Fade to black on Al.
Disrespect.
My top 2, number 1, or should I say number 2, is Blasphemous.
Wow, really?
Okay,
It's
that
way up
makes
there.
sense.
I love
Okay.
Blasphemous.
You psycho.
Yo, listen. That game is dark as shit, but I love that music.
Yes.
That puts you in that mode to play that game.
The
It's
guitar.
just so. It's so dope. It's so awesome. It's a tough game. Very tough game. They give you so many different techniques and shit like that, so you could like actually get off on some of these bosses. Pause. And they added tons of DLC I didn't even play yet. They added like a whole new thing with a bunch of bosses, and they have a DLC that has Miriam from Bloodstained in the game, where she gives you like some challenge shit. So I got to go back to it. It's so fun. It's so fun. I really, really enjoy that game. The last one I have is probably my favorite one-player indie game, and that's Cyber Shadow.
Ah, yes.
That game.
Okay.
That
Okay, I
is,
can cross that off.
That game is incredible.
If I played it, it would be on
Thank
my
goodness.
list.
It is incredible. I cannot
goodness.
stress that game enough on how awesome that game is. That
Very good.
that soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. I've
heard it.
so
Good.
good. The boss battles, you'll lose and you'll be like, all right, I know their pattern. I could whoop their ass real easy. Like when you do good, you feel good. And I wanted to just mess with a stage 1 because stage 1 is such dope music the other day. I ended up playing halfway through the game.
That's what you tell us. Good.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I just want to keep playing the game. It's just so good. I know the story's probably decent, but like I skip over. Like I'll read, but like, nah, I just want to get to the stage. Like that's the kind of game it is. But the combat's dope. It's just, it's so good. Cyber Shadow that soundtrack is something serious.
I'm definitely gonna. I'm playing that soon.
If that came
Yeah, I
out,
gotta get it soon.
if that came out around the time of Ninja Gaiden, like way back with the 8-bit days and stuff, that it rivals that soundtrack. That's how good it is.
You wouldn't even know what Ninja Gaiden is.
Yeah, like yo,
if it had that soundtrack back then.
no, seriously, like
Shadow
no,
Gaiden.
that soundtrack is special. It's incredible soundtrack.
Did they release it yet? Is it on YouTube yet?
What?
The soundtrack?
Yeah, people. Someone was leaking.
They ripped them
OST.
off.
Yeah, they were ripping them off, and
The OST.
first comment someone said, "You're doing God's work."
Damn, man.
Nah, if you didn't hear it though, you gotta hear it.
Yo, that
Yeah. No,
soundtrack
it's
is
a great soundtrack.
crazy.
It is great.
But whoever produced that soundtrack needs to get that money. You know what I'm
Yo.
saying?
It's on Game Pass now, right?
Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do that.
Check it out. Check it out.
I couldn't
Please.
finish it because the fucking
Yeah, your
Xbox
D-pad
controller.
was terrible.
Chuck loves Game Pass.
But
do.
no,
But I got a new controller, so now I can play.
you all need to
Now
mess
I
with
can
that,
play.
especially you, Joe. You gotta mess with that. shit.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
All right, so I was gonna run.
All right,
through this.
ready?
So it's-
17 games.
Let's
now.
see how fast.
Go
I
ahead.
can get
17
through this.
games. Ready? Break out the fiddle. All right, Fez. Great
Okay.
game.
Did that recently? That just came back out again
Did it?
on the Switch. Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh,
They
okay.
just announced it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an awesome game. Pick it up.
Wow.
Good stuff. That's how do you pronounce this shit? Yeah. There you go. That's how you pronounce it. It's just a V. They just went on the keyboard, like hit the V button.
fucked
That's
up.
it. That's
They
it.
fell asleep.
That's the name of the game.
They said fucking.
But it's an awesome platformer. Highly recommended. Awesome game. Atomic Run Jump. I'm sorry. Atomic. It's a long title. It's weird. Atomic Run Gun Jump Gun.
What the fuck?
Right.
Okay. Mega Man.
You guys have seen it. You jump with the gun, but you point it down. That's how
I played it.
Yes.
You have played it.
I played
Yes,
it. I did
yes.
pretty good in that actually.
It's
a
a
rough game.
fucking
Sorry.
rough game. It's a rough game, but
I
it's
got it.
fun.
I got addicted
it's
to it.
addictive.
Not even gonna lie.
It's an addictive game, and I beat it.
Jump and
It
shoot,
was
man.
dope.
It's like fat. It's like
dope.
Fat Bird.
It's
What?
very similar.
Flappy.
I know. I just
He
like to
said
call it fat. I like to call it Fat Bird.
He said Fat Bird.
Fat Bird.
Wow.
Fat Bird.
Fat
Wow.
Bird.
Fappy Bird.
That's not the
Fappy
game
Bird.
I want to
Fapping
download.
Bird.
That's not the game I want to
Fapping
download.
Bird.
The
It's
bird's
not
in the
even a
corner like
game. It
this?
doesn't exist.
All right,
but
I'm sorry.
No,
All
it
right,
definitely
whatever.
exists. I'm not downloading that though.
Well, no, it's not a game. It's not a game.
Fapping Bird.
You play by yourself.
Play by yourself.
Definitely one player.
It's one player.
Play with one
Outlast.
hand.
Outlast is the other game I recommend. Very scary
Fuck
fucking
that
game,
game.
man.
Fuck
It's a
that
very tough. It's basically it's a first person hide and seek game.
Yep.
That
Fuck
you
that
play
game.
in a mental institution with a camcorder, and you got batteries to
Nope.
fucking see night
Nah,
vision
chill.
through your
Nope.
fucking
Chill.
camera.
That's the only game
It's
I don't
dope.
recommend it.
It's dope. If you like those type of games, if you like horror games like that, it's dope. It's right up your alley. All
Chill.
right. The Taurus. Another game.
Fapping Bird.
The Taurus with a Y, spelled with a Y. Weird thing.
Oh,
But
it
there's a meaning
It's
behind
8-bit.
it. It's 8-bit, but it's 3D. It's a 3D environment. It's 60 frames per second.
Yep.
Turbo.
You in jail?
Yes.
Oh no, this is the,
No,
it's the vacation
no,
one.
no.
This is the vacation one.
Turbo gave me $20 gift card for Christmas. Thank you.
Yes.
And I used that to buy this game. And I thoroughly enjoyed this game because I read reviews of it and everybody raved about it. And this is a game I highly recommend. It's an exploration type of game, 3D environment, beautiful graphics. Even though it's like
Like
it's
a beat
like
'em up, all
it's
that?
like a pixelated graphics,
Yeah.
but it's weird. It's a weird pixelated style because it's 3D pixels.
It's like Pokemon.
No. What the hell? It's
It's
like
like Pokemon.
it's
Hey,
3D.
look, it's in the same type of map.
It's 3D pixels. All right. Picture like a pixel. Imagine Mario in 3D, but in pixels.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, and it runs
Minecraft.
smooth. It's like
Damn.
it's a whole world or whatever. It's a good game, man. Just
Right?
No, I heard good
just
things
read
about it. I heard good things
Read
about it.
Mark of the Ninja.
Kept
Awesome.
talking.
Kev talked about it.
Awesome game. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, probably. All right.
10
Cross
more.
that out. Cross that
Only
out.
10 more.
Shank. I can't believe nobody mentioned it.
It's co-op. That's why.
Shank
Really?
1 wasn't.
No,
right?
it wasn't.
Oh, no,
Shank,
2 wasn't.
Shank 1 was.
I said
was.
Shank 2. Shank
I
2
said
wasn't.
Shank. The
But
first
you know
one.
what?
That's
First
two
one
was.
was co-op.
That's
It
2
was
wasn't.
a
It was?
separate campaign from the first
Two wasn't.
player. Yeah, so
Did we mention it last week?
You mentioned it last year sometime.
I'm saying like last week was the co-op
Number
indie
9.
games. So nobody mentioned it. All right, I'm mentioning it now.
Go ahead.
Shank, great game.
a good
Check
game.
it out.
that was great.
There's
Transistor, next one, awesome game. Same guys that made Hades.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Right.
I wish we played Haley's because Haley's.
I
is
have
definitely-
Haley's.
Haley's. Is that a different from
Eminem.
That's a singer, right?
Nah, that's
Eminem's daughter.
She's pretty
Yes.
good.
Oh, Paisley. I'm thinking of a different one.
Anyway, Superliminal,
Halsey.
another
Whatever it
game.
Sorry, go ahead.
Superliminal.
Oh, that's your shit.
That's an awesome ass puzzle game.
That's a high ass.
If you like, it's really weird. It's hard to describe.
puzzle game.
It's one of those games. It is a puzzle game, but it's one of those. It's like in the vein of Portal, but it's an indie game. You have to try it out to see if you like it for yourself.
Yo,
Just
Al.
try it out.
We got a good suggestion in the chat.
No, we
What's up?
didn't. We ain't got no good
Admiral
suggestion.
Wizard said we need to get Choco
Yeah, I'm about
to
to
play Outlast and
Yo, Emerald's
October.
banned. Emerald is banned.
Actually, Emerald, I'm
timeout.
glad you said that because that was in my
You're on a
prediction
timeout,
for the year
Mm-hmm.
that he wouldn't do it. So
You're on a timeout.
that's my
No,
prediction,
nah.
and it's coming true right now because he's not going to do
he's
it.
not gonna do it.
He's not going to
Before
do
the
it. So
end of the
I
year?
get that point.
You're not getting that
I
point. I'll
get
shut that
point
shit down in
'cause
like
he's
seconds.
not playing it. He's not playing it.
What's your next?
And the next one is Hotline Miami. I know we mentioned it briefly
That's
before,
right. That's right.
but yes,
soundtrack.
that is a dope soundtrack.
Ultraviolet.
Also awesome. One hit
Get your head
kills.
splattered. Pop.
That shit looks
Awesome,
like ketchup.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun.
Heinz.
It's a fun.
Heinz.
It's a fun one. Owl Boy, another one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Dope fucking game.
That's a dope
Super Nintendo graphics. You play
It's like
as an
kind of
owl,
role
whatever.
player, action role player, kind of.
It's Metroidvania action role player.
A lot of shit.
It's a lot of shit going in one. It's good. It's a fun game.
Who are you though?
It's
Oh, fucking.
I know
Move on.
you said Inside Limbo. That's another game that's on the list there. That's good. Creature in the Well, another dope ass game.
Creature in the Well.
Creature in the Well is a pinball style adventure game, which is
Weird.
Fucking, it sounds awkward, like even saying it out loud, but when you play it, the story it's just an adventure game that's very, 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 very well done,
Interesting.
and it's very fun. I think Sticks, you would definitely like the game.
Yes.
Sonic Mania.
That's by Sega. That's by Sega.
It's possible. Is it?
It is by Sega.
Yeah,
You
it's,
can look it
it's
up.
on there. It's on there.
Is it? Oh, okay.
But
so,
no, but
But,
indie,
all right.
indie dev.
but it
made
was
that.
an indie.
It's
dev.
an indie.
It's an indie game.
Yeah.
It's an indie game to me because Sega makes some shit Sonic games. So I'm gonna throw that in there. Grease.
I like that show.
That's a good indie game.
John Travolta.
That's a
Olivia Newton.
you play
Was Olivia there?
each section of the game is based off of different characters. Grease in Spanish, gris is it means gray. So the world is gray, and then each level is a different color. So it's the colors of the color spectrum on each thing. It's freaking beautiful. The animation is top notch. It's like hand drawn animation. Very, very fucking awesome.
And live in
Highly
color.
recommended. The Witness. I know everybody out there knows I love puzzle games. This is a 3D first person puzzle game. You have to they don't tell you anything about the game. There's like a main narrative, and you have to figure out your way through, and you have to solve these different puzzles. and it's this giant puzzle that like you solve different puzzles to make
right?
this. Yeah, but you solve different puzzles to solve the fucking big puzzle at the end. And I've never beat this game. This is it where I enter the category of games that I like.
It's like a 3D Mist.
Yes, but
Kind of.
tough fucking puzzles. But there's like clues everywhere, and there's no narrative or anything. You kind of like learn the story as you go. Very, very, very well done. I don't know how long it took them to make this game,
I'm gonna read the book on that.
but it's awesome, man. Super Hot. Another game that I recommend if you like just mindless fucking shooters. All right, this is a first-person shooter, but done in a different way. They took the first-person shooter genre and they turned it on its head, where every time you move forward in time. When you stop, time stops.
I'm waiting to play it
You
in
move
VR.
back.
I want to play it in VR.
So every time you move, time moves.
Yep.
If you stop in your place,
It stops.
it stops.
So
So
you can dodge.
enemies come at you and they shoot their bullets. Their bullets stop when you stop moving. So it's a strategy. It's almost strategy. It's fucking crazy.
Weird fucking
And the
pick up
shit that you
shit,
could do,
shoot,
the
throw
stuff
the
that you
gun.
could do is like you're a hitman and you like, I'm gonna take this gun, throw it at this guy's face. I'm gonna freaking dodge this bullet while punching this like guy over here, and I'm gonna go, and it's like
I can't
it's,
think like that.
but
it stops, though,
but it
so you can
stops
think.
in
No,
time.
I'm
so
saying
you
that,
can,
that's a cool ass concept.
but when you
my brain don't work that way.
when you pull it off, it is
Guys,
so,
I'm too dumb.
It's so sad. Damn, man. No, but when you pull it
Wow.
off, it's satisfying. Super Meat Boy. I mentioned it before with
Pause.
the other one. No pause.
Super Meat Boy.
Meat Boy.
Wow.
That's a bad name.
Wow.
I know what game it is.
Anyway,
Platformer.
Super Meat Boy.
Instant death.
Platformer. Instant
Super
death. One hit kills. Whatever. Awesome game. The Talos Principle. Damn. Almost started that one.
Another puzzle game.
Another puzzle game, just like The Witness, same thing, but this one has a more philosophical storyline where it's like the meaning of life and all this shit, and it's like an android. You're basically play as an android robot, and you're learning the meaning of life, and you're basically AI that's learning.
Stupid
all
android.
all the puzzles in the game is basically simulating an AI learning in
Like
real
Detroit.
time.
Like Detroit.
Yeah, but you're
But a
playing
puzzle game.
as a freaking thing. It's a
Wow.
the concept of it is like I bet they were smoking some serious shit when
Smoking
they
that
were. Fury, another game I haven't beaten, but I did
Awesome
enjoy
game.
playing it. It's a boss rush type of game that's super hard, man. That's a tough ass game.
Dope soundtrack though.
Dope soundtrack. That's what kept me playing it, but insanely tough. Downwell. Downwell is it's on the Switch. It's available on the Switch, and I don't know what other platform it's available on. But
I think it's on.
is it on Game Pass?
I think it's on Game Pass.
It might be on Game Pass. Actually, yes, I think you're right. It is on Game Pass. Dope ass game. Dope ass game. In the vein
It's simple.
of
You jump down a well.
It's so
I can
simple.
play that.
It's so simple. You guys, you've seen me play it before, but it's a dope game.
It's like you just dodge it.
You
jump
go
on
down, but you jump on people's heads and stuff like that, and you dodge and you get power ups and stuff like that.
Power up.
It's tough though. It's tough, but it's satisfying. Val Faris. Even though I only played the first stage, I had a freaking amazing time.
Is that the rock
It is-
game?
Huh?
No, you're thinking of the one that looks just like it.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're thinking of
Another
thing
that starts with
Slayer.
a V.
You think
This
of
is a
Slayer
side-
or
this is-
Slain. Slain, I think.
Slain.
No, it starts
Oh,
with a
God.
V, though.
I'm not going to
No,
mention it.
it's the side scroller. Fucking.
Well, you have a shield, you have a sword.
It's just
you have
mad
a
hard to
gun.
play.
It's tough,
Yeah, that's
but
the one.
it's fun. It's fun.
For people who aren't too good in games.
You saw me playing that shit.
Damn.
Oh,
You would not get far in that thing at all.
Yo, is that a challenge, man?
Yes.
I got 4 left. Bastion.
Oh, I
another one
heard
that's
good
good.
things about that. I
The,
heard good things about that.
the voice acting is it's freaking awesome. It's what's his name? From Star Trek. Damn it!
Patrick
what the hell-
Stewart?
Yes.
Is he in it?
Yes. He's the narrator in the
Oh,
game.
dear.
So everything you do
He's
is like
funny.
is,
You want
is
more
narrated
cheese
by
with
his
that
voice.
wine.
It's freaking awesome.
He's funny.
The animation is awesome. It's also made by the same people that did Hades and Transistor. It's their first title that they did. Awesome game. Of course, you know I love my puzzle games. Baba Is You.
Oh God!
Oh,
no,
God.
not that
That
game.
freaking name.
That game. Listen, this is a tough. I haven't beaten this game. This is a tough game, and it's almost like a puzzle game.
Baba.
If you took, if you took like computer programming and then like mix it with a puzzle game, that's what this game is like. It's like computer language almost. So it's
Jeez.
like
C++.
but it teaches you how to write the language as you're going, and then you use that language to try to like get yourself out of the puzzle to reach the goal. It's tough, but it's satisfying. It's fun, and I haven't beat it, but it's on the list. And Hollow Knight, you've said already, but
Mark Does in the chat, he wants to know if Patrick Stewart is actually in Bastion.
not his. You don't see him in there. Do you hear him?
He's definitely in there. He
His
wants
voice.
To know. Yeah, he wants to know. If he's
No,
in
his voice. Yeah, you hear his voice. Yeah, he narrates the whole freaking thing. It's awesome. It's awesome. And then the last game I got on my list is One Finger Death Punch 2
That's
on the
your
Switch.
shit.
On the Switch. Yo, listen, one of my favorite, and I don't have the shirt right now, but I have the shirt in my drawer, in my dresser, but it's Kung Fu for the Nintendo, the original Nintendo. Original Nintendo. And this game is like the successor to it. It feels like...
He said Logan Cunningham does the voice.
Oh, shit, really?
It's not Patrick Stewart.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
They got you.
Well, he did a good job.
They got you.
Either way, he did a good
Before
job.
chat comes and hangs you.
Like you telling us lies, motherfucker.
The comments, there'll be 1,000 comments. Who the fuck? Don't talk about Patrick Stewart.
Nah, man. Spread that rumor. Spread that rumor. No, but
No, he's not in the game.
One Finger Death Punch 2.
Remember you called it that?
Yeah, 5. It was the name of that
freaking
fucking
band.
indie band. Yeah. Listen, I can't remember names. All right. Have you figured that out by now? I'm bad with names.
He can't spell.
I
It's all
can't, yeah,
hard.
exactly.
We're a hot mess over here.
Sticks can't read. I can't fucking remember names.
I can't read names. Okay, names is the thing for both of
He
us.
said he can't read.
I can read. I can't read names
Yo.
Yo, how do we get here?
because names are real English
all right.
words.
All right.
Oh man. Oh
Hey,
god.
man.
Oh god.
But yeah, that's it, man. Sorry,
right.
that was a long list,
That was
Play
like,
a lot
and I
of
probably
games.
missed.
Jesus
I probably
Christ.
missed a lot of shit too.
that's like.
There's more. There's always more.
There's always more.
That's what Game Pass is for.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, that's what Game Pass is for.
And I'm gonna be playing a lot more indie games this year. Damn it, a lot more.
I'll get around to it one of these
Are
days.
you? Are you?
Yeah, because I've been trying to play these long ass freaking AAA games and it's been killing me.
Nah, yeah. Well, that's why you gotta.
But I'm gonna
Yeah,
get these
indies,
out the way, man.
Gotta
8
bring the
hours,
indies.
4 hours, 10 hours.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
They'll have it.
Soon you'll have a list like that. No, sorry.
Yeah, like that.
No.
I'll break it down. I'll break it down a little bit.
No.
Hell
That's what happens though, man. No, for real. Like the thing about indie games that I love is the fact that you don't have that AAA treatment where it's like 50 fucking hours, 60 hours, 100 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You can just pick it up, play it,
Play
enjoy
100
it, and
indie games in that amount of time.
they're pick up and play, and that's it. And you get what you get from it.
But I
You
play
can
those for
enjoy it.
hours and hours and hours.
You know. But yeah, no, it's
You know how many times I played Ninja Gaiden and haven't beaten it? And that's only like a half an hour game. These games you can play
that's tough.
forever.
It makes it a
that's-
40-hour
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
exactly,
No, that's
exactly.
tough. That's tough. That's
You
tough.
can play those games forever.
That's tough. But yeah.
Awesome.
So wrapping things up.
Wrap it up, B. Wrap it
Yo,
up.
wrap it up.
Wrap it
up, B.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Yeah, man. Yo, everybody out there, you know what to do. If you haven't already, you gotta follow us on all our social media.
Hit that like button, y'all.
Hit that like button, man.
Hit
It
that
really
subscribe button.
does help us out for real, man.
Yep.
On the real tip, man. It helps us out. YouTube is like, yo, man, we ain't gonna promote your shit unless you get some likes. And then we're like, what do you mean? They're like, yeah, man, you gotta get some likes.
And they're like, y'all live streaming, so we don't talk
Yeah.
about y'all. So it's up to you guys.
yeah, no, for real,
Let
man.
people know.
Yeah, no. So in order for us to get our videos out there, you gotta hit that like button. Let
matter of fact.
YouTube know. Let YouTube know.
We forgot to shout out FX Unity.
Oh yes, yes.
Oh,
That's an
sure.
indie game we need to talk about.
That
Damn
is
it.
Samaru, sorry, yes,
That is
absolutely.
so-
Maru, Maru.
That is true,
But who
man.
here played it?
Sticks.
Sticks.
Got his
I
ass.
played a little
whooped.
bit of it too.
Yeah, man.
They both got the ass.
That's
whooped.
it.
I played a little bit of it.
I gotta stream that again though.
It is tough.
Okay.
Because the one I streamed had like it was hooked up through a
Well,
Dreamcast and the
we
sound
had-
was fucked up.
we had
So I gotta do that
yeah.
shit again.
And he didn't read the tutorial, so he got stuck during the
Exactly.
tutorial.
Yeah.
That was fun though. You want to watch something funny? Just watch that.
That shit was hilarious.
Also, that Radical Reggie game, pick that up.
Word.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta represent, man.
Word.
Media
Oh,
Glitch
yeah.
represent.
For real.
That's right.
And also Retromania Wrestling.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Hell
man.
yes.
Fuck yeah.
I know we said it last
We
week,
gotta
but
say
we
it
gotta
every
say it
week,
again.
damn it. Every
We're in the
week.
Say it
game.
every week.
Retro Mania.
Mania.
Cop that.
And you
I'm
gotta
in the
play that-
game wearing a purple shirt.
You gotta play the too many
I have a
games.
green shirt. I have a green shirt.
Too many games.
Not today though.
Too many games.
There's a lot of games, man. There's a lot of
brown.
games.
I said this is great.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
All right. So, you know we have a streaming schedule. You know what's up with that, right?
What
well,
is up with that?
if you don't know what's up with that, well, first Monday of every month we got the Indie eShop recap, where we watch all the Indie eShop trailers
For that
live. And you know
Yeah,
what?
baby.
You never know. There might be a indie developer in the chat
Exactly.
watching with you. You don't know.
Yep.
You don't know who's watching, but you want to be involved with that.
I
Because
could have
it's
made
gonna
one
be-
of the trailers.
It's gonna be a dope time.
Maybe.
It's gonna be a dope time.
Maybe.
Yes. Sir.
And then, of course, we got Tetris Tuesdays with me, Algie857. And you don't know what I'm going to play. I don't know what I'm going to play.
You don't even know if it's gonna be Tetris now.
Exactly. I got to keep you guessing. You don't even know. You
might
have no idea.
Not be Tetris Tuesday.
Then, of course, we have the video game podcast, which you're watching now. And we broadcast this live every single Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yes, sir.
Also available on all of the streaming services.
Give us that like.
Yeah, man.
Tell your
that
friends.
like
Tell your
button.
family.
Highest marks, man.
Yes.
Highest marks.
Tell them to watch
Wherever
us.
you're
Help
listening
us.
to the audio podcast, give us the highest marks.
Help us.
Tell them to
Tell a
join
friend.
in. Tell them to join in live. It's
Tell a
fun.
friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their mother and their aunt.
Yeah,
It's a fun
man.
time.
Indeed.
And then, of course, what do we got after that?
We throw it back to the Thursdays where I do throwback Thursdays and play some old school retro games.
Oh, whoa, hey.
Each month I will pick a different system unless I change that up because, who knows? I'm not going to do like Coleco or nothing, but
Damn.
so it way back.
Imagine
But-
if you did.
Way back.
Yeah, let's see.
Placement.
About that. I do Coleco 10 minutes.
10-minute Coleco.
I do ancient throwback.
Nah, dude.
like all that night.
Do Donkey Kong on the ColecoVision.
Don't do that.
Yeah, man, for 2 minutes.
Ooh.
Watch, we'll do that one day. But it's Dreamcast month this month, and then next month I got some other stuff for you. I'll probably just do something. I'm not gonna ruin the surprise right now, so just watch me. Just watch me. You're gonna see it. And next one is gonna be Sonic Adventure. So yes, yes. Everyone loves Sonic Adventure. You're gonna check it out.
Sonic Adventures? and shit?
Yo, I haven't played that. I haven't played that in a long time. So yeah, you're gonna throw it back.
Sorry, I have to throw that in there.
Yes.
And then what we have Friday?
On Fridays, we got Fighter Fighters with your boy Big Chalk.
You want to fight?
I'm
You
fighting.
want to fight?
I'm fighting.
You don't want to fight.
I'm fighting.
You don't want to fight nobody.
Yeah,
You
fighting in the
playing
streets
a
because I'm in
beat
the
'em up.
streets fighting.
You,
You
playing a
need,
beat 'em
you need to
up.
fight
I'll
co-op,
play
though,
a
man.
beat 'em up or a fighter.
You need to fight co-op, though, man.
I
Come
don't
on,
need,
bro.
I don't need
We're
to
a
do
co-op
anything.
channel.
You know what?
bro.
I got.
I don't need to do anything. You know why? Because it's my show.
I do what I want. That's my show.
Oh, shit. I was waiting for that.
But this Friday because the movie's coming out on Friday. I'm playing Mortal Kombat.
Right.
Yes, the
Mortal
first
Kombat 11.
Okay.
The first
Mortal Kombat 11.
The first.
Not the first one?
11.
What about
I thought you were
the second
In
gonna-
one?
What
honor
about
of the movie, you're gonna play the first Mortal Kombat.
I'm going to play
In
Mortal
honor-
Kombat 11.
In honor of the movie, you're going to play the first Mortal Kombat movie.
You're gonna play this. Yeah, first Mortal Kombat.
And watch it live.
We'll watch it with everybody.
Yes.
Watch it with everyone.
Watch Mortal Kombat.
That's
the
an
movie
honor. That's a
live.
tribute. That is a tribute.
And get demonetized more than the last game.
Yeah, actually, Mortal Kombat 11, like that shit gets demonetized a lot because of the
Because of the
freaking-
Yo,
violence.
wait, hold on. What's the shit you just played? The shit you were just streaming on Saturday.
On Saturday it was Narita Boy.
Yes, Narita Boy. Can you tell them how many times that got demonetized? How many things
Oh,
popped
shit,
up?
yeah.
I didn't see that.
I think 7 or 8 songs popped
Yeah,
up
yeah.
and
I
said,
didn't see that.
said you cannot
I
do
never-
anything.
It came to
It was
the
crazy.
Gmail. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a bunch in the
yeah.
Gmail.
Oh, I didn't see
Crazy.
the notification.
Literally
Oh,
8 in a
man.
row. I said, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm playing the game.
What kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
music? Everything was just
Well,
like,
it's
can't play.
you know, I mean, it's
Oh
indie-
no, because the
It's
the
licensed
soundtrack
music.
It's
is
all licensed.
Exactly, it's available on iTunes. So
That shit
that's why.
just gave
No,
us
it's
so
licensed.
many
It's
emails.
licensed
I was like, dude, are we canceled? Is this over?
They're not strikes. They're not It's like,
Yo, I should stream Narita Boy again on Friday. Then.
you only get strikes
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
dispute that and say,
Dispute.
no, this is my stuff.
No, I'm just saying, it was like 9 in a row. I was like, yo, this is dope. We're done.
It was a lot.
We're done.
It was a little alarming. It was.
Vegas
I gotta
sounds.
admit, it was. It was.
So it was happening during the stream.
No, it was late.
No, it was
Oh,
after.
okay.
It was after. It was
After
I
it
was
was
like,
left
who's
up,
doing
I
something?
think.
Yeah.
Who's watching shit on out there streaming?
Jay started
Yeah.
panicking in his room like,
No, I thought somebody hacked out shit. It was crazy.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Wow.
But yeah, Mortal Kombat's coming this Friday. The
All right.
movie and a stream where I'll probably get annihilated in that game again.
All right.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Hey. And then you watch the movie.
Don't
And then
ever
you watch
watch
the
that.
No.
Don't ever watch that one.
Yes.
You know
Yes,
a movie you
watch
should
it.
never watch? Jiu-Jitsu.
That's a movie.
Wait, what? That's a. I thought that was a martial art.
Jiu-Jitsu with Nicolas Cage. Don't
Nobody's
watch
watching that.
Is
Don't
that on
recommend
Netflix?
Sounds
I'm
like
It
a
is.
great
I'm gonna watch it
combination.
tonight.
Now I want to watch it now.
Is
Bad
it
combo.
an
It's
indie
really
game,
that
though?
bad? No, for you to say it's bad,
Don't do it.
I want to watch it.
Don't do it.
I gotta see it now.
I gotta see it.
Now I gotta see it.
gotta
Now I gotta
see
see
it.
it.
Don't
I
do
gotta
it.
see it because I know Nick Cage makes some bad shit.
Don't do it.
Now I gotta watch it.
Don't
Nah,
do
you
it.
you're just like pulling my arm down.
Yo,
man.
just don't do it. Please don't do
None
it.
of y'all.
Ghost Rider. Just see
Dude.
Ghost Rider.
Don't do
None
it.
of y'all
Really?
do it.
Don't do
See
it.
Ghost Rider.
I'm pretty
Please
sure
don't
none
do
of
I
y'all
want
ever
to
seen
watch
that.
this so bad.
I don't
now.
think you should. Don't do it.
Is
So-
it really that bad?
I'm warning you. Please don't watch it.
Interesting.
Until
All right.
next time, y'all.
Peace out, everybody.
Later,
Thank you, everybody in
guys.
the chat.
Thank
Yep.
you.
You guys are awesome.
Always a pleasure.
As always.
We love you.
Thank you for tuning into the podcast. If you want to see the full, raw, uncut madness and mayhem, click the link to the full show in the description below. See you next week.